Tell them I don't care.
Stare at yourself while your professor is talking and not focusing on what they're saying. You're just looking at how weird you look in the camera. And you're like, damn, is that how big my nose is in real life? Why are my lips so much bigger than every other white dude in this call? Wait, I just missed something important, didn't I? And then you fail your midterm.
Oh. Did you?
That's
fine.
Right back on it.
There we go.
See,
we're live. It worked. We're good. We're good to go. Let's see how much of the delay. Okay, the delay is about 10 seconds.
Got him.
Okay. So we're technically 10
Okay,
seconds
so let's go
in the
to
future.
creator dashboard so I can actually monitor.
That's for them.
They really should have been built different.
Yeah.
Like us. They were built the same. Maybe this water will wake me up.
Maybe.
I got like 8 or 9 hours of sleep and I woke up and I felt like crying how tired I was.
Feeling your boy.
Like I did it, my eyes were watering and I was like, I could just cry right now. It was the worst. Like I could have just stayed up the whole time and I would have felt about the same. It's like I lost so much time.
One time I was eating out of a Mr. Peanut can after my friend finished eating it, and it started rusting, and now it's just sitting there like rusting, and I'm like, do I drink out of it?
Yes. I don't think you should drink rusty water unless you have a tetanus shot.
That's a good plan.
Well, my tetanus shot's probably run its course by now. I got a tetanus shot 2 years ago.
My last tetanus shot was when Ray got hit by the hatchet.
Yeah. My tetanus shot was when I cut the tip of my finger off.
You get
And it had to be really
I just got like.
Yeah, that's right. You can see the big. It's got a big gnarly scar.
Oh no.
If I'm dehydrated, you can see the stitches. There's a couple scars from the stitching, and you can only see those when I'm like dehydrated, which is weird.
All right.
I noticed that in quarantine because
Nobody's watching.
We're popular.
Buggers.
Yeah. All right. Oh no, somebody's watching.
Oh,
my friend Sam.
What's
You know
good,
Sam.
Sam?
Hello,
Sam.
What's it?
Hi, Sam. All right, so we've got the food spread. We've got our papers on our computers. I've already eaten like half these.
Oh gosh, it's
I'm
going
just trying to copy the link.
No?
It's going to copy the link.
Are you just like sharing it?
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
gonna share it.
Yeah, it probably sounds really terrible because we don't
Probably.
have an actual mic.
It's an iPhone.
It's an
Which,
iPhone.
To be fair, they have decent stuff in them, but it's not like.
Yeah. It's for recording. I think it. I actually don't think it would fit in the phone, so it's fine. One viewer, that's great. It's better than I've gotten before. Okay. Fair warning, you should probably take the steam buns as you want, because I'm honestly gonna eat all of them if you don't. Can you pass me that one, the pinched looking one? Thank you.
I guess I should take
Or maybe these are you gonna want.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good heavens. The chair was not secured. I started falling backwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, alright.
I'm mad at you for that. I love my steam buns. Alright, so we're just gonna eat for a minute before we start. Do you want more steam buns, Emily?
Because apparently y'all didn't eat lunch before.
Oh no, I ate breakfast.
Oh, okay. No, I ate like 12, so.
I ate 4 croissants.
4 whole croissants?
They were tiny. They were crescent rolls. I bought them.
4 whole crescent rolls?
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
They were like this big. It was like, I bought them at Walmart.
They were
before
very small.
Getting in a car accident.
Well, you should have just dodged. Is what I'm saying. Like, y'all should have just evasive maneuvers.
They ran into us.
Yeah, that's what
They
I'm
were
saying.
turning into us.
You should have just
Okay.
dodged.
We tried, but then we would have hit this other car.
That's their problem. They should have dodged you.
That's not how traffic works.
It is if you're me.
Bruh. Then you die.
I haven't yet. Not entirely convinced.
Bruh. Bruh. Look at the chat.
Brian, go away. I love being harassed on the internet. It's wonderful.
Thank you for the follow, by the way. Very pog.
Excellent.
All right.
Yo, send me the link. I want to send this to my friends.
You should look up Emerald Note with a 0 for the O. On he said he's my boyfriend.
Yeah, don't do that.
Thirsty ass flew to Arizona just to see me for a week.
I did do that, yeah. And we did kiss while we were there.
Alright.
It was platonic, don't worry about it.
It could be like that.
It's funny as hell. I have the video.
Alright. That's nice. Send them gay.mp4 is what he said.
Yeah, I'll send it later.
We do have a group chat, he'll send it later, don't worry. Alright.
It would derail the whole session. We would just fail entirely.
Yeah, we would. So the issue is going to be while I'm actually DMing, I won't have the stream open, so if you comment, I won't see it. Because I only have so much monitor space right now. So yeah. You can't see any of our faces, but that's just how it's going to be, you know?
That's rough, buddy.
It's it leaves the mystery and the allure intact. You know, it's just.
They know what my face looks like.
Do they? Are you sure?
Are you positive?
I'm pretty sure aside from your friend, they probably haven't seen me before.
I don't just share other people's selfies like that. So, yeah, it's like, oh, who are you talking to? It's, you know, one of my friends from college. Here's a picture of her face.
Well, that'd be a little strange.
Yeah, that would be weird. So
I would not be friends with you. All right.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things I could do that would make you not be friends with me.
I'm gonna sit down here for a second.
All of them things I could easily accomplish right now.
Mine screen. Yes, I am. Okay, we're good.
I'm really concerned about that.
Yeah, I'll shut up for 2 seconds. Thank you.
No.
So today we are doing D&D session, as you could probably surmise. Thank you. And this one is just called Babblebrook Inn. It's based off of an ASMR series online. I should probably link the person who made the original series in the chat, but I also don't want to spoil it for them because they are probably going to see it if I send it to them. So we're not going to do that. It's by Goodnight Moon ASMR. If you want to look her up, you can.
I want to look it up.
Her stuff is really good. It's really good. It's very story driven and I enjoy it. It calms my brain and helps with headaches. So I just sort of designed the session after that. It's not based off of any other session someone else has made. I did it mostly myself. It's based off of the story given to me here, so there's that. All right. Only one tiny monitor couldn't be me. Okay, he said to show the video. He sent you the video.
I know he sent it. I already had it, but I guess now is the time.
All right, here we go.
Wait.
Are you showing the video?
Oh yeah, I can show the video. Sure.
Sorry, I spaced out for like 2 seconds.
No, yeah.
Good.
Maybe.
Good. Good video. Good
Comedy
video.
masters. And it only took giving up our heterosexuality to get it. It's well worth it.
We're almost out of water already. Alright, I'll go for the sample here. So yes, we are drinking water out of mugs because our cups taste like soap. Woo! And I don't like soap.
You never told us to bring mugs.
I
never thought I would want to drink
cups.
water, but here we are.
Feel like a 2-second delay now? 3-second?
It's getting better, honestly.
It must have changed the setting. That is a thing. Absolutely do.
Woo.
There we go.
Soap cup?
Soap cup.
Yeah, soap cup.
Soap
Wait.
cup.
So how do we want to start?
Alright, so I'll just do my introductory thing. Alright. The party begins inside the borders of the Kingdom of Lancaster, coming from the Kingdom of Greyfleur, which is to the east. You've been traveling as a group to avoid attack by marauders in the night, but now you're on your last day of travel. Among you is a hooded person about average height with pale white skin and hair reaching down to the ground. They introduce themselves as Kieran. That's mine, and then go ahead with your characters. Introduce to each other. Role play some. Do it now.
Been a bad boy.
Hey Cody, how about you go first? You go next. Since I introduced my character.
With my smart
Because
mouth.
we're friends.
Sure. All right. So I don't want to talk to anybody. You freak me out. I didn't want to have to travel.
You have to introduce
I
yourself.
have to travel. Hi.
No, that was me in character. You have to introduce yourself. Be nice.
You have to introduce yourself. Be nice. Fine. I'm a priest of the Lady of Light. I should have come up with a name for the god beforehand. Greg.
That's funny because
I'm a sworn priest of the Lady of Light, Greed. I'm going with it. You can't stop me.
I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down. I have to. No, it's scrolled up. So it's Greg with an I. So Greg with an I before the E.
Yep.
All right.
Oh gosh.
I'm on a mission to spread the good word of Our Lady to the heathen lands that lie ahead. Massive and very strong.
Yeah.
But you could see that by looking at me.
So me and Karnak have been tasked with starting a monastery in this new land, sent by our home. And who are you guys? Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Oh, I can't wait to get away.
What's your name?
Pravara.
All right.
Pravara. Yes, you heard me.
All right.
Pravara.
Why are you red?
You know, that's a good question. When a mommy and a demon love each other very much.
Demons don't love.
I'm sorry.
That is true as well. But you know what? Not all of us can be our parents, you know.
That's true. Mine threw me off a cliff.
I can't say they did that to me though.
Not everyone's built like me.
Mine kicked me out because I'm a pyromaniac.
And you're also a cat?
I am.
How does that work?
Why are you a cat?
Why are you a white cat?
Why are you a cat? Explain yourself.
I was just born a cat girl.
Alright.
Nya?
No!
Nya at me?
No. Alright. So, describe like physically what your character looks like, just because obviously our characters like can see each other. But just
Goliath has got pale gray skin. It's about 6'8", so just short of, just about 2 meters tall. It's pretty broad. Goliath's generally massive.
big man.
Big guy. Long braided black hair. Armor.
I braided the hair.
Oh, you
That's
braided
me.
Yeah. I don't know. I forget what armor I equipped on him, but it's.
I don't wear armor. He's my armor.
Oh,
Apparently, it's just a heavy chainmail armor is what they started me with. So he's wearing
That
some
works.
chainmail.
All
You
right.
can sort of see a bit of like just a normal looking shirt. To
All right.
What?
You go ahead. Trenton went first last time, so you go ahead.
I am a 12-year-old girl.
Cut.
I am a 12-year-old girl. End of story. That's all you need.
What are you doing out here all alone?
So I'm a pyromaniac, and thus my parents kicked me out. They said, "What's wrong with you? Please leave. You're a danger to society." And so here I am.
Maybe you can train with me and harness your powers.
Or
No.
perhaps I could send you back to the monastery that raised me, and they would be able to provide you with a careful and loving family.
Oh, that would be nice, actually.
Or
Can I just do that?
Yeah, you can absolutely just do that. I can
Alright.
write you a letter right now.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Alright. Well, we solved her
You've already
character
ended the
arc.
campaign. It's all over. We're done. There's no
That was great,
story.
guys. That was great.
You know, the caring for the orphans thing is a big part of the.
How about when we get to the next
Religion
town, we
bread.
send a letter to the monastery letting them know we have a new.
we have an orphan.
Yeah, we have an orphan that needs a
take
home.
care of, yeah.
And we will send you that way once we get word that it is safe for you to come, or once we get a person to come and collect you.
Sounds good.
Out of character, that letter ain't never gonna make it.
All right. All right, Bravaro.
This sassy lost child.
My character is a 23-year-old tiefling bard. 5'9" so a little shorter than I guess what Kate would feel like when compared to me.
About like a full foot shorter.
I'm like third shortest. My character's 5'6", so.
You're just barely shorter than the actual child. Or you're barely taller, I mean.
The actual child is 5 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
Man, you're short.
Why are you short?
You're short. Ah. I have red skin and black hair. 2 horns, fang.
What kind of horns? What do they look like? Describe that.
Let's go with goat horns, because I didn't think that far ahead.
Goat horns.
So
like, how many
there's
times
the
do they
swirly?
spiral? Just once? Twice?
Yeah, let's go with
3 times?
once.
Just one big spiral? Are
Yes.
they like relatively like close to your head, or they spread out a bit?
Up here.
So they come out of your forehead?
Yeah, basically.
So they do like a this thing.
Yeah, just not all the way around. They're short. They're short.
So they're like this.
Sure.
They
But
come out
Alright,
the back of yours.
they're
So they
only
come out of
up
the
to
forehead,
like here.
and
It's
they
only
come
up
out
to here.
about-
Oh, okay.
so they just come up to here.
They're just like
Yeah.
Like Lou from Guitar Hero.
Yeah, I'm not talking about
So,
Ahsoka
like-
going like that.
Okay.
I got you.
So not like J Schlatt.
Black hair too.
All right.
But I don't have that.
Oh, gold eyes because apparently tieflings don't have pupils.
Oh, they don't?
Yeah, I learned that too. I was like,
You have to
oh,
get a
really?
special ability to have like cat eyes.
Yeah.
And can you have like people eyes?
I don't think so.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't know that.
Gold eyes. I wrote
Just
red and gold person,
straight
black
gold.
hair.
Yeah, that's all there is.
Pretty cool.
My person's colorful.
All right.
Colored is what you are.
Yes.
So as the group continues into Lancaster, Kieran speaks up and warns the group that once it gets dark in Lancaster, at least in this area, there are a lot of marauders who often jump people. So we better get a move on to the nearest city before dark. All right.
I would probably survive a marauder attack.
You probably
The rest
would.
of you would not.
I
Fair.
No.
What are you talking about?
I would be
like,
fine.
Climb a tree.
That's
The marauders climb trees.
There are no trees in this area, actually.
He's a
we
tree.
aren't near the forest yet.
He's a
Oh,
tree.
You're not a tree. Excuse
You're
me.
as tall.
So-
Well, I mean, I
You're
could just
short.
like climb on top
Oh,
of
that
it.
hurts.
And you carry me to safety.
All right.
I guess.
Cause I'm a child. Don't you like care about orphans and children and stuff?
I mean, a little bit.
You're kind of like a mutant cat child, though.
If you
But
don't set
I'm
me
an
on
orphan.
fire-
Don't you care about
You
me?
don't set my hair on fire, I suppose.
I'll try not to.
Alright, fair enough. You can climb on my
All
head if you
right.
want.
Continuing on, as after Kieran warns you, in the distance you see some farmland. House on the left and house on the right. What do you guys want to do?
What time is it? Like how close are we to dark?
It's like midday.
It's like
Early
midday.
Midday.
There's
Like
two-
early
so there's
to midday.
2 houses and some farmland.
Mm-hmm.
What if these houses are like a Hatfields and McCoys, like rivalry with each other?
Is there anything in the
And, like,
fields?
It's just like corn and
How-
crops. There's no people. You can't see
Oh,
it.
there's scarecrows.
There are no scarecrows right now because it's.
Crops are gonna get destroyed by crows.
I'll eat the crows.
There's no scarecrows because there are no crows that you can see anywhere.
Oh darn.
It's like
So
eerily
So they have,
quiet.
like-
It's eerily quiet. I'll tell you
So
that.
they have like, so there's no trees, there's no crows, there's no scarecrows, there's 2 houses, there's corn.
Is there anyone guarding the corn that I can tell?
Is this area cursed?
I mean, it's just farmland.
Farms are scary, dude.
Mhm.
You can't see what's hiding behind the corn.
Let me just tell you, the corn isn't very high right now. It's early in the planting season.
Okay.
There
So
could
it's
be
like-
gnomes in the cornfield waiting to jump us.
I don't think there are gnomes necessarily in this world, but there are like little bitty creatures that live in walls that-
Dwarves?
No.
Corey.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? For real.
There's a superstition in my religion that the left side is always better than the right side, so I'm gonna go to the house on the left.
Okay.
Trust them.
Huh?
I don't think she is tolerant. I don't trust.
Okay.
But we don't know if it gets. She's just said that it gets scary out here when it's dark.
Yeah, and it's midday.
We have a child with us. We have a
The
you with
child can
us.
see in the dark.
Me and her can hold our own. You 2 can both see in the dark. However, neither of you would stand up in a fight against a bunch of marauders.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah, I would.
I like burning shit.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we
Could I
should.
set the corn on fire?
I don't think that's a good idea. Pretty sure that's illegal.
Aw.
Yeah. I don't think that's a good
Since
idea.
when has things being
The left
illegal
hand
ever
brings.
stopped?
Listen, y'all. The left hand brings prosperity. The right hand
I like to
brings
go to the
destruction.
right. I'd like to go to the right building then.
We should go to the left and knock on
Okay,
their door
you guys
and
need
ask
to-
where the nearest town is and if we can make it there before nightfall. If not, we should see if we can do some menial tasks and chores around their home in order to pay for a night of rest in the safety of their house. And offering our services should they be harassed by marauders or potentially evil neighbors.
Alright. Let's do a vote. You guys vote, I'm not gonna vote. Left.
The left hand brings prosperity.
Left.
We always go left.
Right.
I'm undecided. Because left hand might bring prosperity, and I like the whole idea of your little, like, being adopted thing. But I also like chaos.
Here's the thing. I understand that you enjoy fire and destruction. Is this true?
That's very true.
And so you might want the right hand of destruction.
Yeah.
But what you don't understand is that it is personal to you. Your version of destruction in the right hand is no fire and no joy. For you, prosperity lies in flame, which would lie in the left hand. Left. We have 2 votes for left.
2 votes for left.
Gosh, AJ.
That's
Good job.
who manipulated this child.
I'm just gonna let you do that without a roll because she's literally 12.
Well, what? We don't need a roll. We're just.
Alright, as you enter the house on the left, you notice that it's completely empty. The door is wide open, there's nobody inside. What do you guys want to do?
That's kind of sus.
Call out and see if anyone's home.
Alright, so you call out, and from across the road, from across the road in the right house, you hear a scream.
That's concerning.
That's the destruction over there. What'd I tell you?
Alright, you guys go investigate?
I'd like to check out
I'm
the
gonna go
abandoned
investigate
house.
the scream. I'm going to go and investigate the scream.
Okay,
I
what
have
are you
a-
gonna
I'd
do?
like to check out the abandoned
An
house. See if there's
obligation to
anything
help
left
you
over.
over in the
Okay.
boring
I'll let you guys
conversation.
split up for this one, because it's first.
Oh, it's
first
a first
event.
encounter.
Well, obviously, because somebody's screaming, you know. Alright. Do you follow him?
Yeah, chaos is fun.
Okay.
Well, apparently
As
we're
you
good.
enter the house on the right, you see 3 of these supposed marauders holding a farm family at like knife point. They're holding swords at them
Okay.
and trying to steal their stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
They haven't seen you yet.
I'm glad to.
Um,
I'm pretty good at this.
I need you guys to roll for stealth.
Oh, I refuse. Stealth is not part of my religion.
Including me? 'Cause-
Yeah.
oh, really?
All of you, including me as well. Everybody. Take your happy dice.
Yeah, I'm not stealthy right now.
Woo!
I got a D20 on stealth.
Oh, really?
Alright,
Okay.
yeah, I got a nat 20, so a 21.
Okay, so I just passed.
I got a 6, so
16.
that's unfortunate.
Add your modifier as well. Don't forget to add your modifier. There's like in the skills section, there should be a thing that says stealth.
Where's bottom?
Got minus
Based
one.
on your experience.
How do you have a minus?
Okay, so you okay. So because you're not with them, you didn't have to roll. I'm sorry.
Let's go with
So you're just making a whole bunch of noise in the left house. They don't notice it because they're holding these people at knife point.
Apparently, I'm
What does
invisible.
happen though
for me.
is my character like steps on a creaky floorboard. It doesn't completely catch their attention. It catches one of their attention, but the rest of them don't see you. Okay.
They didn't see me though.
They didn't see you guys.
Giant.
They just saw me,
They just
or
saw
one
you.
of them saw me.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna give you guys the choice.
Mm-hmm.
You can either fight the marauders or help them rob the farm people
Okay, I'm
or
not.
leave.
I'm going to fight these marauders
Alright,
on job.
alright, what are you gonna do?
I mean, if it's a little family, they probably got little children with them, so I like those. I'm a child.
Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna actually need to pull up
So
the
because I'm in
enemies
stealth,
tab.
that means I get an advantage roll.
Yes, if you guys passed. So I'm just gonna automatically make the guy that saw you guys first attack first, because that's easier.
So everyone's gonna roll for initiative.
Yes, roll for initiative. And I'm gonna is
2. Got a 2 on initiative. Ooh. In fact, I have now 1, so.
Okay.
Well, you're not putting some counter roll.
Yeah, I know.
Did
I have to roll or
no?
no?
This into
Emily, did I have to roll or no?
No, you're not in that house.
Man, why did I roll?
You're not in this interaction at all.
You're not in
just
this,
not
not
here.
part of this.
You can have the option once you start hearing them fighting to join them, but we'll wait through the first round at least. We'll wait through the first round at least. Alright, I'm just putting everything down.
Why did I roll that now? I just used up all my good karma.
It's not like it's stored.
Yes, it is for me at this point.
I'll just put you at the end of the list because you'll show up after if you do decide to
Well,
fight.
what's interesting is I rolled this die twice. I got 20 into 1. So it's
All
like
right.
this is an all or nothing for me.
So give me one moment. So who got the next closest to a 20? What did you get? You rolled a 7, and actually you need to add your modifiers as well.
Wait.
I think you do have a
Yeah,
initiative modifier.
Wait.
It goes up the higher levels.
Top should be top in the center above the hit points. There you go, the 1.
See,
One.
it's
So
initiative.
+1.
Yeah,
Alright.
so it's you rolled like an 8.
You rolled an 8, and I rolled a 12 for this guy, and I haven't rolled for my character. 11. Alright, so mine got a 13. I'm gonna have to get a sheet of paper right this down. I'll be right back. I don't know, wait, we have it right here.
We came exceedingly prepared for this.
So prepared. I thought I would be able to type it all like I can.
Ready to go.
There you go, man.
I need to write down your guys' names as I knock over the rocks.
I'm gonna eat these rocks by the end of the day, so help me
No.
God.
Put them on the snack pile.
Then,
They call me Rock Eater. Why is that?
I wonder why.
Jim. What did you roll again?
2.
Are you trying to defend
And then
yourself?
it's
No. You took.
despite the fact that they literally can't see you.
I'm putting it by Emily.
You will be
in
the
case
last
she
to
wants
attack.
it. Like, I want it. Do you want the bun?
No. Alright.
I guess you don't get one.
Oh, it's alright. I'm good.
Oh. I mean, it didn't seem like you wanted one.
Ah, really? I'm okay. I just ate.
Okay.
You were like, wow, it's disgusting. Why would I want to eat your nasty food?
I didn't say it like that.
But you thought it.
I mean, I meant it like that, yeah. I'm sorry, they just don't look appetizing, and I'm alright. My
They
stomach's
may be
already.
It's
ugly,
fine.
But they're actually really good.
I believe you, but like my stomach's already full. I just had chicken and waffles like an hour ago.
That's
so it's
magic.
not.
Oh yeah, they always
All
have
right.
waffles Sunday.
Sunday,
So-
like, I love it.
Alright,
Chicken always seems rough though. On top.
so what is the positioning of the group? Like who's in front, who's in
I'm in
back?
front.
Okay.
So you're in front.
So Karnak's in front.
I opened the door first, and somehow,
And
even
then-
though I'm in front of you and I'm 2 feet taller than you, they didn't see me. They saw you.
Yeah. So because I was seen first, the first member takes a short sword attack at my character. Doesn't hit, thank God. I rolled a 1. So they swing, they like lunge forward and they swing and they miss because they were like too far away. Next, my character does a whack with a staff.
Huh? Oh no. Someone just what?
Someone just said grandma is here to me. That's probably not a good sign.
And I miss again.
You
Alright,
missed,
I
yes.
missed. So I went for the whack.
You went for
I
it?
missed.
You missed it?
I missed.
You
And
missed.
I kind of hit the floor with the staff. I don't trip. I just hit the floor. And then the dude that's on the right goes for you.
Oh no.
The little shot.
I'm going by who like the stealth check. I'm going by that. And what is your armor class?
11.
Not great.
It doesn't hit. Yeah, I didn't think it would hit.
They're all trash except for yours, probably.
So you don't get hit. You're good. Now it's your turn. What do you do? You can use like an attack or spells.
All right. Okay. Firebolt.
Firebolt. Yeah. All right. Who do you use it on?
Can I use it on the house? Can I set the entire house on fire?
No,
Sure.
but I will let you start a fire if you miss. If you miss, I'll let you set the house on fire.
You better
miss. I need you to roll to hit. I think it's with your spellcasting ability modifier or whatever. I think.
Wait, where is that?
Oh my god.
What?
Someone just sent something. He just sent me a screenshot of what he sent in the Twitch chat.
Oh, what did he say?
It's my grandma. My grandma's watching, apparently.
Oh.
Apparently.
Your mother sent me the link to this video, and I'm so proud of you. You've grown into such a handsome man in this D&D thing. That's really intriguing.
Fuck you, Ari.
Glad to have you here. And my girlfriend's in the chat as well. Hello, hello. Love you.
Yeah, this looks interesting to watch, doesn't it?
It looks terrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's very laggy, but
Yeah,
Yo, wait, I can see your screen.
oh yeah,
Let's
it's
do
buffering
this.
so hard.
No, I can see your Dungeon Master screen.
I just don't want to have this on my lap because it makes me sweaty. All right, so I need you to roll to hit.
I have to put this fucking fire out.
Oh, you hit.
Ooh, okay. Let me see what they're.
Bless up.
Yeah, you just barely hit them. No! You just barely hit them. All right, so roll for damage.
Okay.
Well, we don't
Oh no, you gotta use a D10.
Okay. Wait.
Use the metal one.
You could also just do a d20 divided by 2.
Man, that's so hard. I don't know what they are.
A 10-sided die
It
is
should have
like
like
this.
10 should be the biggest number on there.
Okay, this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a 0, it becomes a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
Plus,
Alright,
what's
so-
your modifier?
4.
So I just have the Marauder
I
guy's
believe it's your
number.
intelligence modifier.
2.
And it's 2.
So you rolled a 4 plus 2, that's 6. Also, as a artificer, you have to describe how you're
Yes.
creating this fireball with whatever sets of tools you have. She sneezes.
That's a good plan, actually. I sneeze.
I don't think there's any tools involved with that.
All
It
right.
includes
All right.
calcium.
Which of the dudes did you aim for?
The one that
the
saw
guy-
us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that's like closest. All right.
Little cute little cat. Sneeze
So
like
now he looks pretty rough. He's like actively on fire and has some pretty rough burns
That's rough.
on him. So yeah, he looks rough to say the least. All right, next in line we have another Marauder dude. All right, he goes for Gem again because
Child.
Bread.
It does not hit.
Yay.
And now it's your turn.
Me.
Yes.
Karnik's turn. Alright, how far is the nearest, not the one that's on fire, but the next nearest Marauder? How far is it?
They're about 5 feet away.
5 feet away? I'm that close?
Yeah, the house is really small.
I feel sorry for this poor.
Yes,
fools.
sir. Okay,
One of them is
I'm
also
going
like
to-
walking towards you guys as well.
I am going to, are they different in size? Strength looking? Like, is there
They're basically like the average human dude.
Is there one that I can perceive as like in charge of the others?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk directly in front of me with my great axe, and I'm just gonna try and cleave his skull in two. With my right hand.
Alright.
As my right hand is my dominant hand when I use my great axe. So I use it to cleave dude's heads in half. Yeah.
Alright, roll the hit.
Roll a hit. That's a 15 plus 6, so 21.
Poor guy.
You hit. How damage?
I'll need a D12.
I kind of feel sorry for this.
You can actually one-shot this guy, I'll tell you that much.
So we
Easily.
It's an 11 plus 4. So
You one-shot kill this guy, you split him directly through the middle, head to butt.
Just clean.
He's dead. He is dead. On the floor, there's blood everywhere. The children look traumatized.
Oh god.
What about me?
You're a pyromaniac, so you're fine.
Yay.
You get to decide how your character reacts, actually.
Yay.
Alright, so now you get the chance. Would you like to join in the group now that you've heard the splat of a man being cleaved in half?
You heard the sound of a man being cleaved in two.
Have I found anything in the house while I've been in there?
Did you do any investigation roll?
I mean, I was going to.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for
Investigation
investigation.
anyway.
I don't know. What's your?
No, that's +1. That's good. Come on.
Thank you
14.
for knocking my
I'm
die.
Okay, so you're looking through the cabinets, you mostly just see like jars of food. Like the produce, like preserved food. There's a bunch of lettuce, pickled lettuce from earlier in the year. There's not any like valuable items though.
Was there any struggle or any of that in the room? Why aren't there?
No, it was just there was nobody in it.
Oh, there's just no one in it. Okay.
No, that's
It's
like
a storage house.
it's their storage house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What do you do?
Take some pickled
You
okra
can,
from the
they
road.
can take stuff.
You can steal.
I'll take a jar and put it in my satchel.
Alright, so you take a jar of
A jar
pickled
of what?
lettuce.
Pickled lettuce?
Yeah. Pickled lettuce.
Oh, that's just sauerkraut.
Yeah. And I guess I'll make my
You
way.
take some sauerkraut and you make your way over.
Imagine
Alright, next round has started.
What are the does killing someone with a jar of sauerkraut just get sauerkraut kind of an unarmed attack?
It counts as an unarmed attack plus I'm gonna say plus
Bludgeoning?
1 bludgeoning or piercing, whichever.
Is the liquid flammable?
No, it's
Pickling
just
liquid.
salty,
Actually.
vinegary water.
Actually,
I
I'm
don't know
looking
what
this up.
vinegar is.
I don't
Every
think
time you try and kill someone with your jar of pickled lettuce, you have to roll to see if it shatters.
You do. If it shatters, you get +2 piercing,
You get
but
plus
you
2
lose the
damage,
jar.
but you lose the jar and the lettuce.
Oh, snap.
You can't eat
What?
it.
It is flammable, and at temperatures warmer than 39 degrees Celsius, explosive vapor/air mixtures may be formed.
So that's why it's in a separate house.
Yay!
We'd have a firebomb.
We have a Molotov.
Maybe 12-year-old arsonist and a jar of flammable liquid.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe I should have grabbed it. Oh, God.
What did I tell you? On the left hand was prosperity. Everything in there is super flammable. Goodness me.
Oh my goodness.
But that's just the vinegar, though, not the actual pickled stuff. I don't know about that. Let us see, actually. Pickled lettuce.
Sauerkraut.
It's sauerkraut. It's just sauerkraut.
I dare say
Alright,
I've never set
so,
sauerkraut on fire.
I'm sweating actively because I'm laughing so much, so I'm gonna put my hair up. We're going into full mode.
I
Yes.
misspelled sauerkraut.
Full mode. Yes.
Full mode.
I love my favorite mode.
Alright, so the round begins once more. The other dudes are like mortified that you just cleaved one of them in half. They're like terrified, but they still go ahead. And the guy who looks kind of rough goes for goes for Kieran once more
That seems kind of
with
foolish.
this time with
The guy that's like been set on
Hey.
fire.
Hmm?
Is that you talking about the guy that's been set on fire? That's the guy that's kind of
yeah. Well, he's not on fire anymore, but
He's out.
he is burned severely.
Well, he's faring better than his friend.
Yeah, he's not dead yet.
Yeah.
Yet. All right, so he goes for another short sword attack, and he misses once more.
These guys are
He trips.
bad.
I rolled a 2.
I mean,
These
I
are
did
just
set it on
horrible.
fire.
Keep using that die.
Yeah, it's my lucky dice actually. My girlfriend got it for me. It's pink. It's very cute.
It's very
It
cute.
reminds me of her.
I mean, technically, that's my unlucky.
All right, so Kieran,
I get to have what I want.
Kieran goes for like
My girlfriend got a D&D die. Yeah, you're bad. Come on, man. That's not fair.
So Kieran, give me 1 moment. I need to check this real quick.
Is white.
Kieran is white.
White! Everybody point white. She's white. Get her.
They, actually.
Oh.
They.
Yes. Alright, I can't find it, but I think I have an extra attack thing. So, I'm pretty sure I had opportunity attack, something like that. Oh well.
Yo,
They take
Darn!
They take a dart and a dart blower, put it in the dart blower, and they shoot a dart at the burned man.
Roll a 1.
No. I moved it. I rolled a 12 and I have plus 2, so.
You are.
Yes,
okay.
Kieran.
I thought the enemy was.
No, Kieran got a
I
dart.
forgot. I have fire resistance because I'm a tiefling.
Yeah.
So I'm perfect.
He's so mad! So you're just gonna catch him on fire.
Soak him in oil and send him in.
Alright, so the dart hits for 1 damage, and the guy just now has a dart in his chest. But it hasn't, it hit a bone and it didn't hit anybody already.
Darn.
You heard like a really
little rough.
sickly, gross noise.
Yeah, it makes a really gross noise, but it doesn't appear to do very much. Okay.
Nobody attacked this guy.
There's one guy who's in the middle who has not been attacked yet, has not been hit. He looks fine. He's just very concerned.
Jim, child.
It's your turn.
Attack the unhurt man. He will kill the children and their parents.
Yay!
I'll handle the injured guy. I just need to get my axe out of the floorboards. Just give me a second, alright?
Okay. I'm just gonna use Firebolt again.
It's honestly, that spell's cracked.
Yeah,
it's really good.
I love
I
fire!
think you just sneezed and zapped this man. Alright, go ahead and roll to hit, which is D20.
This one?
Yes.
Oh no, I don't know how to play this game.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll learn it.
15.
Okay, so you hit automatically.
Alright, so that's just higher than his AC already. Ceiling.
Yeah, you're good. You hit him with the fire for
So
how much damage?
Roll this one
for
again,
damage.
figure it out, and then add your intelligence modifier to it. Alright, so 9 plus, what's the plus number? 2, so it's 11 damage to the uninjured man.
Okay, so you've killed this man.
Yay!
You've burned this man to a crisp.
You immolated him on the spot.
He looks like beef jerky on the ground.
He looks like
You have burned his ash. You have burned his corpse so much that he's starting to flake.
I'll tell you what he looks like. He looks like Armin post-Colossi fight.
No!
That's what he looks like.
My son! Alright,
Okay.
so now we are left with the man who has severe burns and a dart in his chest.
If you up his AC by 2, can I go for a trick shot?
Do it, please.
What do you mean, trick
I
shot?
have a great club, and there's a dart in his sternum. If I hit like 2 more above his AC than normal, can I roll to hit him in the dart and just push the dart through into his chest?
Yes.
Alright, that's what I'm
That
going
is
to
fair.
go for.
You're gonna get a
Roll
one.
to hit.
I'm going to switch over to my great club. I've rolled an 18 plus 6, so 24. Does that hit the dart? Yes? Okay. I need a D8.
D8?
Yes, I need a D8. She got it.
I got you.
That's
I
okay.
got my box.
Where is it?
Bruh, how do I have more viewers on this than I've had on any stream ever?
So I rolled a 7 plus 4, something 11. And I would like 1 extra point of damage from the dart, because that's how much the dart did the first time, and I'm like
Well,
shoving the dart further in.
he's dead.
So I just like, I'm gonna hit that dart to his chest, and I wind up and I just blow his torso off.
Basically, you collapse his chest in,
Just bonk.
That's excessive.
Just
and he gets thrown across the room, just to the left of the family, and they're mortified. And this man is dead. There you have 3 dead bodies in this house.
I call that the
And I come in
And
with
he
a
just
bit.
shows up.
It's in my satchel. It's in my satchel.
He just shows up with his pickle players like, hey guys, what's going on? And, oh my god! There's a man that's been cleaved in half with a charred corpse.
Yeah.
There's a dude just dead on a wall.
Yeah. Okay. So you won. Congrats.
I call that the right-handed calamity. That's what I call that.
Alright, so now to go back to the story and figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do next, because I've completely forgotten.
Untraumatize this family.
Okay.
That happened.
Okay, so because I want to make this a little bit more fun, I'm changing up the story. I'm not changing the story, I'm changing
On the fly.
the flow.
Let's go.
Because you guys seem to be able to handle yourselves very well. Alright. So now that you have saved the family, go at it. What do you say to them? Do you help them get the bodies out of the house?
I'm still staring at the bodies.
Yeah, I'm going to throw the two halves of this guy up on my shoulders and like tote him out and just chuck him like in the road. I'm just gonna start getting that corpses out of the house.
All right.
I like to talk to the family.
So, all right.
Good idea.
So, Kieran and I forgot what your character's name is. I'm sorry.
I forgot it too.
Pravara
That.
head over to the family and start like consoling the kids, or at least my character does, consoling the kids and helping them get back up on their feet again. Ask if they're okay, if they need any help. You got it. What do you want to do? Is that all you just want to do what I do? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And what would you like to do?
I go to the kids because I'm a child and I relate to the kids.
All right.
I let them like pet my fluffy fur or something.
Yeah.
I'm very fluffy.
So the kids are like crying. So they're hugging you and they're crying and they're petting you and they're slowly calming down. And the parents are like thanking you guys so much. They the dad runs like to the bedroom, comes back with like a little bag and some money, hands you each 5 gold pieces.
We can't accept this money.
I can accept this.
You will not accept this money. You didn't even help. You showed up when it was done.
Well,
we did all the work.
Will you at least take some of our provisions as a thank you?
We will accept food because you can grow more of it, but only so much as you can spare without risking a bad harvest.
Alright, so they head over and they grab some food. They don't notice the jar.
don't
They
notice.
only took one.
Let's go!
They took one. They only took one, so they don't notice because there's
Can I take more
walls and walls.
pickles?
So they set out some food and you grab like a large amount of pickles, like too many for you to carry. And so Kieran hands you like an extra bag that they have, and it's like, here, just take it.
Yay.
And so you gather up your stuff, and what do you do next? It's not yet. The sun's not yet going down. It's
So
like
I'm going to
mid-afternoon.
ask them what I came to ask them, which is where's the nearest town and can we make it before nightfall?
All right. They tell you that the town of Harbing is right down the road. It's about a 20-minute walk if you hurry and if you don't get caught up by something.
Get caught up by something. Let's do right here.
They say that the Agramar Bridge is really, really dangerous at night, but you should be fine since you just killed a bunch of the marauders that hide out underneath the bridge. So you should be all right.
They should be scared of
Could we
us.
stay?
Can we bring the 2 halves of their friend with us, and then if we meet them, we just chuck the halves at them? Like, what's good? What's good?
Yeah,
Here we go?
they say of course they don't want the kids seeing the corpses, so they're gonna let you take the dead bodies with you to the river where the bridge is. There's a river underneath the bridge, just so you know.
The bridge over the river.
And so the kids give Jem a few last pats on the head and a hug goodbye, and you guys head on your way.
And I'm taking the corpses so that they don't have to bury them. But in reality, I just want to throw them. Karnak doesn't want to do that. I want to do that, and I control what he does. So that's
okay.
So he does want to do it.
No. He just will.
So you guys head.
He's
It's like a 10-minute walk. It's a 10-minute walk to the Agramar Bridge. Halfway through the bridge, 3 people pop up
There we go.
from the sides. One guy in the middle looks like twice the size of the other ones. He's wearing like heavy armor,
Let's go.
and he's like, sorry.
Oh
You thought you could get by. You thought you could get past us. Sorry, I can't do voices. It's too funny.
I'm
And
gonna try and get. I'm gonna need your help.
And before you can
you're
speak, two more of the normal sized guys show up behind you.
Okay, so we're surrounded.
Are we here to answer?
You're surrounded on the bridge.
Are we here to
surrounded
answer
on a
three
bridge?
riddles?
On a bridge.
Tiefling.
Are we here to answer 3 riddles?
No. They're trying to kill you. They see that you've murdered
Tiefling.
their
Is the bridge
friends.
made out of wood?
Watch out. You were a good liar, yes. All tieflings are good liars.
Shall we? Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Huh?
Are you a good liar, yes or no? Yes. Okay.
You paused too much on that.
I will need your eloquence and deception here. We might be able to talk our way out of this.
If not, I can set the bridge on fire.
Why?
It's a stone bridge. I cannot catch it on fire. I'm sorry. It is a major roadway. I will not let you burn it down. I'm sorry. You can try. You can set fires on it, but I will not let you burn the entire bridge
Literally
down.
Wallace Bridge on fire to see it go.
All right.
Okay. Hold, Captain. I assume you are the leaders of you're the giant guy I'm talking to.
Yes.
I assume you are the leader of these men.
You would think that, yes.
Alright, okay.
They're a loose band of mercenaries. There's no leader.
There's no, I would like to parlay with you. They're not
Parlay?
pirates. Yeah, it means
pirates,
to discuss and have a peaceful discussion.
Yeah, but that's what he responds with. Is parlay. There's no need for that. We're here to avenge our friends. Sorry, I'm laughing, but this is just really funny.
Listen. We did not want to kill your friends. They were attacking a family that was a close relatives of ours. They took us in and fed us and sheltered us for the night. We had the need to defend them. I roll out the corpses in it's a bit of attack. I would like to see if I can roll for intimidation by rolling out these corpses and being like, look, I've even brought back these corpses so that you may bury your dead, but also like they're super fucked up, and so it's like, don't mess with us, and we will do the, like, we don't play around, like, this dude got chopped in half, you know?
Alright, go ahead, roll.
Okay.
And also roll, I guess everybody roll for deception, and whoever gets the highest, that's the
Can I
one.
do the friends cantrip quickly?
Not yet. Not yet. Everybody roll for deception.
Okay.
And if the highest person will be the one I use.
Oh gosh, oh boy, I think we're good.
You're fine, okay, you're fine. You got a 19, you're good.
19. Okay, so now I want to roll for intimidation and see if I can
Alright,
make
go
them
ahead.
by peacefully showing them the corpses. It's a 21 for
Okay.
their intimidation check.
So the guys on the side look a little sick. One of them like half barfs and it heads for like the side of the bridge.
Is barf flammable?
Actually, yes.
Yeah, it is. I think some of guess it is.
Slightly fermented.
Yeah. So the middle guy looks like he looks unperturbed, but he's not. On the
He's
inside.
very upset.
He's
yeah.
very like mad.
I would also, I'm just wiping the blood off my great axe. Like, look, man, I'm just trying to bring you bury your dead, man. Have a respectful funeral. Don't start something here.
Okay. So you successfully intimidated the two guys on the side with the guy in the middle still holding his ground.
And there's a guy behind
And the
us.
guys behind you are also like bra wet.
I'd like to do the friends cantrip on the
Alright.
last remaining dude.
Okay, go ahead and describe it to me. Like read out the description so I know what it is.
For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one character of your choice that is not hostile towards you. When the spell ends, the creature realizes that you use magic to influence its mood and it becomes hostile towards you. A creature prone to violence might attack you. Another creature might seek retribution, blah, blah, depending on the DM. It lasts for up to 1 minute, but we can get across that bridge quickly enough.
Yeah, you're already halfway through. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
So you just cast the friends.
Just cast it,
So you're
yeah.
gonna have to play a song of some sort. What's your instrument?
I changed it to violin.
Alright, so you're gonna have to play a little diddle. Little diddle.
Alright, that worked.
That was very supportive.
So now we
You could
have
just use the
advantage
variable
on
language.
charisma
You
checks.
do a little doodle.
Look, pal, buddy, I'm sure we don't want to get into a little scuffle here. We just want to be on our ways. You guys just want to be on your ways. Take care of the dead. Let's go Let's part ways, just so we don't have to deal with this, you know?
All right, go ahead and roll for that.
Is that persuasion?
Yeah.
Well, thank God you have advantage on it.
Yeah.
Persuasion. Oh, that's +5. Let's do this.
Yeah, you'll be fine. We're just gonna roll just in
Okay,
case.
14, so that would be 19. And yeah, 19.
All right. He's like, I can clearly see that you can all hold your ground in a fight.
What?
So for now, I will let you pass over this bridge, but be warned the next time you cross, we will be waiting.
Can we try to fight them anyway?
And he steps to the side.
Yo, let's go. We need to get going, guys.
Yeah, I'm leaving the corpses behind. This is low.
All right.
This
Can
is
I
why
set
want
the
to
bar
break
It is
it.
approximately 3 p.m. The sun is like 45 degrees.
No fun.
So you continue on.
So you know what that means. I would assume you're a Boy Scout, aren't you?
Oh,
They teach you that
I
stuff?
think I meant there was something specific at 3 o'clock.
No, I'm just guessing. I'm just guesstimating for the time of day. All right.
She said that 45
Let me read
degrees
through
sun.
this. As you cross over the bridge, some clouds move in. It starts pouring rain.
Boy.
Like it's like pouring
It's
rain.
not good
You're
for my
soaked.
fire.
The blood is washed off of your hands. So.
Literally.
All right, so you continue on,
Not getting
and
comfortable.
you're heading straight west.
Diplomatic victory.
Eventually, you reach a crossroads where you can turn to the left towards the town of Harbin, which is the town that the people at the farm told you about. You can either choose to continue forward into unknown lands or toward Harrington.
I believe we should turn left towards the town because that's like 2 good reasons to do it. There's a town there that we know about and it's on our left.
I swear.
The left
All right.
got me good things last time, so I'm gonna go left.
Tell me.
All right.
You laughing at my religion podcast?
What if I did?
Be a little upset.
All right. So we're continuing before you guys start fighting.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so you continue on. You're heading down the road towards the town of Harbin. You see in the distance, it's okay. You see in the distance some buildings and a small sign reading the town of Harbin. The town is very small with only a few shops and a road that leads further down into the woods. The town is surrounded by like a circular wall made of wood, so you could easily break if you wanted to, but you won't. The sun is now setting.
Set on fire.
The sun is now setting, and the only shops that appear to be open are a couple pubs. And then, as you go through the town, you see a sign, an advertisement for the Babblebrook Inn that is on the opposite side of town. What do you choose to do?
I believe we should probably head first to the inn to make sure we get there early enough to secure rooms for the night so we have somewhere to sleep. And then after that, we can just mess around in town until nightfall.
All right.
And we can get up. We'll ask for directions to another nearby town. I don't know where we're supposed to be setting up this monastery thing, but I'm sure that'll be
Yeah, we'll find a
figured out.
place.
We'll
find a place.
We'll find a somewhere nearby.
A clearing.
A clearing somewhere near a mountain.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere cold.
There's no mountains. So.
I'm a big fan of the cold mountains. And it's in the clean air up there. It's good for monk stuff.
If nothing else, you can keep us warm with your fire.
All right.
Well, I mean, me
You
personally.
okay, so after getting some directions, some better directions from the townspeople, you seem a little bit perturbed that you're like over 6 feet tall, but they help you anyways because they're completely not used to large visitors.
I would like to add that I didn't mention it in my introduction, but I would like to have a cloak because I think that way.
Yeah.
To cover my weapons up because it's
Mhm.
I'm not supposed to be giving off like I'm scary, so I have like a green cape over my weapons, and they
Nice.
bulge out. They're obvious as hell, but like in my mind, I'm like nobody knows. I have a one man piece.
All right, so they
Just to
can.
hide my features.
So you head towards the aforementioned Babblebrook Inn. It's a small cobblestone building. It's smaller than it actually is. It's very cozy. There are vines going up the wall. It looks like it's been here for a pretty long time. There's music playing inside. There's talking and singing, and it's great. And you enter. While it's still raining, of course, you enter and you're like dripping on the floor. And the innkeeper.
Damn right, we dripping.
The The innkeeper stands from where she was sitting and welcomes you in. Says, "Why, hello. You all look so fun." And take a step inside and warm yourself by the fire. You can see there are enough seats right by the fire for you to warm up. So you guys go ahead and sit down if you want to, or you can not. That's also a choice that you can make.
I don't feel like sitting down.
I also don't feel like sitting down. I'll take. Well, see, I want to take my cloak off and dry it, but at the same time, I don't know.
Okay.
I keep my
So
cloak
she actually asked, "Can I take your coats and dry them by the fire for you?"
Excellent, thank you.
I'm just gonna go lay in front of the fire because I'm a cat.
Me personally.
All right, so you go lay down by the fire. She takes your whatever cloak you have on, if you have one on, and she takes our cloaks, and we all sit or stand near the fire. And she sort of introduced herself. "Hi, my name is Brigitte. I am the current owner of the inn. My parents gave it to me. They're still around. I just sort of run it right now. And as you sit down, you sort of take a look around the inn itself. The entryway doesn't have very many people in it, but it's still very cluttered. There's like lots of paraphernalia along the walls, lots of different things that she's collected,
Signed pictures
like
of
gifts.
Elvis, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, it is clear that she's very beloved by her patrons. All right.
A written account of that.
She
one
asks,
time,
what
buried at
business?
the bar fight.
She asks where you come from, what direction you came from, and what business you have in Huntington.
We have come from the west, from the kingdom I was supposed to remember the name of.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
She's like, well, that's a long way. You guys must have been going for a pretty long time.
We have been, which is why, though we are not associated with each other per se, we've traveled together in order to stay safe on these treacherous roads. My good friend the Changeling and I have been searching for a new place to set up a monastery where we can teach the good word and meditate on the meanings of life.
Oh, how wonderful.
I don't know what these two are particularly up to.
All right, how about you, my tiefling friend?
Friend
Name's Trevara.
Things are not trustworthy.
She laughs a little bit like that. But then just kind of like calms down, just because she doesn't want to offend you.
Name's Trevara, and that's all I say.
What business do you have here?
My own.
As many come here for. All right.
Untrustworthy, these tieflings.
And you,
So
my little
and just
cat
so
friend,
shady.
you look a little young. How old are you?
I don't like adults, so I just hiss.
She just kind of steps away. It's like, all right, I guess not tonight.
You'll have to forgive the young one.
Give me one moment. I will be back with some food for you all.
Wet cats are never friendly.
And I'm a Persian, so I'm just like dripping.
Dripping.
I've just made some fresh bread. I will be right back from the kitchen. Grab you guys some cheese, some bread. Would you like anything to drink? We have ale, beer, mead, milk, water.
I will drink your finest milk, but I do not partake of alcohol. It is against my code. Really?
Wonderful.
The Lady of Light does not permit such intoxicants.
Can I get the alcohol and dump it in the fire?
No!
I'll take milk then.
Milk.
All right.
will be fine.
So 2 milks, and Kieran asks for tea.
Just water.
And water for the tiefling friend. All right, so she heads to the back. You guys are just chilling. Then she comes back. She's got like a plate full of breads and cheeses. She's got like rye bread, wheat bread, the fancy herb bread that we made, all kinds of cheeses from different places around Lancaster and beyond. Who knows where she gets it from? And on the other hand, she has a plate with the cups. You all take your cups, and she sets down the food in the middle so you can grab as you need. She asks if you will be rooming there tonight, all together or in separate rooms.
I'll room with the young one. Mostly because I don't trust her not to set things on fire in her own room. And
That's fair.
she needs to be watched. Someone needs to keep. She needs adult supervision, so I'll be rooming with the child.
Wonderful. And Kieran goes with you as well because you're like partners. And how about you?
I guess I'll take my own room.
All right.
Can
so
I sneak out and attack him in the middle of the night?
We'll get to that when we get to it. We'll get to that when we get to it. All right. So for tonight's for one night, it is, let's say, 5 copper pieces for the group of 3 and 3 for the single room. So, and then how long will you guys be staying with us? Do you have any idea, or do you just want to pay night by night?
I believe we'll only be staying for the one night.
Wonderful. All right. I will collect in the morning. Do not worry. You guys need to rest right now. I can take you to your rooms, or you can rest here and check out the food areas, meet the other patrons if you'd like.
I believe we'll be able to make it to our rooms on our own, but thank you.
All right, wonderful.
Spend a few hours.
Here is the key. It has a room number on it. She gives it to you because you're clearly the leader, and she hands you your key.
Thank you.
It's on the opposite side of the building. All right.
Under the staircase, probably.
So you guys head to your rooms. Got anything you want to do in your rooms before you head to sleep?
I have gold. Okay, that's currency. I got you.
I mean,
I was trying to check how much money my character had. I had 15.
I forget how many copper pieces are in a gold piece.
Dude, the exchange rate is so weird.
Isn't it like 100 copper for 1 gold?
Maybe, but like
I think it was like
discounted
100.
electrum.
Let's check.
Yeah, actually check the conversion rate.
Copper, silver, gold. 5
We might have to take a break
Okay.
because we're kind of like reaching the almost done point of where I've written, but we might just have to wing it.
Oh, no. Also, 100 copper per gold, 10 silver per gold, 2 electrum per gold.
It's weird. It's weird.
And I think there's like, I don't know what it is for platinum, but I doubt I'll ever see the platinum.
Platinum.
No!
He can pronounce things however he wants. All right, so she sends you off to your rooms. You head to your rooms. What do you guys want to do while you're there?
It's still raining. I would like to see if I can converse with some of the patrons that are in the
Right.
Can I grab food and put it in my satchel?
Yeah,
Just
you can just take the food
Yeah,
that she set out for
I try
you.
to stuff some food in my satchel then.
She doesn't care.
Okay.
Yeah,
I go
she doesn't care because it's for you anyways.
I go for a mouse in the corner of the room.
All right, so
Your
you're
manners.
She's a child and a cat. Leave her be.
So we just let the child eat dirty rats? We don't know where these have been. There's plenty of food.
Well, once she catches it, just grab it and clean it off and hand it back to her.
It's not the dirtiness of the fur that matters. It's disease-ridden.
Why don't you just like let her catch the thing and then give her some other meat to eat as a reward for catching it? Some better meat.
That's insane. Look, I've never raised a tabaxi before, but I don't think encouraging children to just pounce on rodents is a good thing.
You weren't very different, my friend.
I didn't pounce on rodents.
You're still very destructive and like to get into lots of trouble.
I'm a big guy. I
She's
didn't understand
a
how
cat.
big my shoulders were,
She's
so I would
a
break.
cat.
Okay, I break some door frames in an old monastery with very fragile wooden door frames. 'cause
What
my
do you think
shoulders
is
were
worse? Catching a rat infesting a living space or breaking a door frame
Breaking
of a
a door-
holy place?
Door frames don't give you malaria.
Do you know what malaria is?
No. Do you?
Somewhat. Let's just say somewhat.
To me, I know what malaria is. Get out of here.
So I'm gonna take a break for a second. I'm tired. My brain.
Children these days and there's mice on the Back in my day, we just got thrown off mountains and we liked it that way.
I never threw you.
Keep it
off
in
a
mind,
mountain.
Karnak is like 24.
I never threw you off a mountain.
How do you think I got to that monastery? Where everyone was a human or an elf. You know what Goliath? There was a monastery. How have you never thought this through? There was a monastery at the base of a mountain. Goliaths live on mountains. I'm very small for a Goliath. I was raised by humans and elves at the base of a mountain. I was thrown off that mountain.
All right. I'll let you take the rat away from the child who's just as happy playing with it as you were running into doorway.
I'm gonna scratch him for that.
Go ahead.
Get him.
Alright.
Oh no, you're going to attack him?
Roll to attack.
Yes!
Nice.
Yes!
Alright, let's see if
This
you can
one?
break my armor class. No, you need 20.
Which one? Okay, I don't know.
Use 20 to roll for hits.
Okay, gotcha.
20. Yeah, no.
So you just gonna paw at him and forget to bring your claws out.
Yes, I understand that you're disappointed, but this will make you sick. And I throw it outside.
Can I chase it outside?
No, because you're like on the second story. I'm sorry.
She jumps out the window.
I just see her flying out as I'm walking out.
Good God, what is happening over there?
Okay, I'll let you know because it's funny. Now you're outside, you have to go back in.
And you're wet.
And you're wet.
Now I'm just mad again.
Alright, so the innkeeper lets you back in and is just very confused.
She was out there, little one.
Alright? Did something happen?
Did you get the
Oh,
mouse
okay.
No.
at least?
No.
Did I get the mouse? I want to get
No, the mouse ran into the bushes and it's gone.
But I thought I killed it on impact.
Probably. But you can't find
You
it.
landed on the mouse. It's a squash.
You have a blood splatter on your chest.
Yay.
That's a good mark.
Oh,
So I'm trying to talk to the patrons, I believe, before we got sidetracked by
Alright.
someone's hijinks.
So the inn's patrons are like a very diverse group. It's a whole bunch of like half orcs
Yeah, it's like a
And
university
dwarves.
pamphlet.
and mostly humans, obviously, but it's a very mixed group of people. And you can see the innkeeper walking between the tables, taking orders, and going back to the kitchen, getting food. And you set yourself at a table with two humans and a half orc looking person with very long hair.
now you
Long hair. And then they seem to be talking about setting up some sort of deal, but they go quiet when you sit down because you're a big dude.
Good evening, my fellow compatriots. Would you happen to know of any towns in our near vicinity? I'm not from around here, sorry. I'm just trying to get to a specific place. Trying to get a feel for the lay of the land.
Well, the human on your left speaks up and says, well, Harvington is one of the more established towns in the area. There are little farms all around Lancaster. Lancaster City is the main one. It's in the center. But that mostly has nobles, and they don't like to be around us common folk. More towards the west, there's the Folkshire Farms, where they have a really great fall festival there every year. It's wonderful. You dress up. You can see ghosts. I've heard. I've never been there and seen a ghost, but there's always this guy Peter who messes things up every year. Last year, he tossed all the pumpkins into the air with the trebuchets, and we lost all of our pumpkins from the harvest. So.
Alright.
I hope you never have to meet him.
Trebuchet Peter.
Sounds great.
Can I burn those?
I don't think pumpkins are flammable.
Anything's flammable. But beyond that, there's the Willow Witch, if you've ever heard of her. She gives out protection spells.
Witch.
Witch, yes. Yes, she's wonderful. She's very kind. Last time I went there, I picked up a protection spell, and it's lasted me so long. It was wonderful.
You
She was very
convened
kind.
with this witch.
Most of us do, yes. She's actually great friends with the innkeeper here, and there's supposedly this other witch, the Nightshade Witch. That's her name. They're apparently really close, but I've never seen her before. She seems to move places without being seen, and it's very mysterious. And I don't think I ever want to encounter her. She seems to only get along well with those who want revenge.
Well, I would advise you get rid of that spell you purchased, my friend. Pagan witchcraft never leads to prosperity. And then I get up and I leave the table.
They kind of just give you a look like, all right, bud. You're not from here. Clearly.
I am about to, like, Spanish colonize the shit out of these natives. I'm about to spread this religion like wildfire, whether they want it or not.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Before you leave the common area, the innkeeper stops you. She says, "My large friend, I have a request from you and your group, if you wouldn't mind. A little job, let's say.
Sure.
I need you to go pick up some mermaid bubbles from a friend of mine who lives across Lancaster. It's about an hour's walk, no worries. If you can't do it, it's fine. I'll just find someone else who can do the job for me."
Mermaid bubbles? I've never heard of this.
Yes, I have a mermaid patron. She's very, very picky. It's fine. She wants these because it helps her breathe outside of water.
I see. Well, that does sound like a very necessary thing for her to have. I'd be more than happy to assist you with this. I'll consult with my party.
Thank you so much. Let me know first thing in the morning if you're able to go. I'll pay you. I'll just waive your. I'll just waive tonight's fees if you do this for me.
Well, that sounds like a fair offer. I'll make sure to convey that.
Thank you so much. And then she runs off to the kitchen again, and you head back to your rooms.
Guess we're at a party now. Shouldn't have said that. Somebody.
Ew.
Good. I don't like the way that sounds. That does not bode well for me.
All right. So you head back to your rooms.
Yeah.
You settle in for the night. You bathe if you want
Bed
to.
is comically small for me.
Yeah. Kieran tries for like a full hour and a half to try and wipe the mud off of you, but you just refuse. Yeah, they make you sleep on the floor. So.
Can I go out at night? Explore the town?
You can, yeah. There's nobody really around. That's like no places that are open really.
Aside
Aside from like
just
one
want
or
to
two.
explore it.
I go dead asleep the moment my head hits the pillow.
All right, go ahead and do your adventure. Where would you like to go, my friend?
So both
Everywhere
of you
and
can
nowhere.
sneak anywhere.
All right, so you adventure through the town. You're heading back the way you came. So there are some lights on in some places, mostly in the houses and the living spaces in the shops. On the right, you see this place called the Moss Drop Tea Shop with a giant tea kettle on top, like a sculpture. And then past that says the Menagerie, and you can hear lots of animal noises from inside.
Yo, I'm going in there.
It is closed and locked, and you can't go in.
Can I search for other entrances?
No, I'm sorry. I don't.
Not yet.
It's not time for the dragons yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's where they're at.
Yeah. Well, I told you guys that you can get.
You know what you should. You know what though?
That's
What?
what see, they had like
You break in and there's regular animals and then just like some weird rocks. And he doesn't know there's dragons.
That's true. There's like this crystalline cat. Let's say you actually do break in.
Oh.
You manage to get in because the door's not locked, but you just feel kind of weird walking in. Like there's a spell or something, but you can't tell what it is.
Oh, I should get out.
Because it's very foreign.
Oh boy.
You don't see any like person per se. You do see this little like goblin-looking guy in a cage with like long arms. He like screeches at you, and beside him is a set of circular stones. One of them looks more stone-like than the others, and one of them is glowing. But that one is under lock and key. Yeah.
Can I take a closer look at the glowing one?
Yeah, it is just glowing.
Just.
If you hold your ear up to it, you can hear movement, but it doesn't seem happy, to be sure. So, thank you. All right, and the rest of the shop is just filled with little trinkets.
Are there any
Like
cats just so I can mess with her later?
There is a cat. There's a crystal cat. It is also in a
Locked cage.
no, it's not in a lock cage. It's just walking around, and
Can
when
we
it
steal
sees you,
that
it
later?
runs. It runs up the stairs. And you
I
can
choose
hear.
not to follow.
Yeah, good, because there's a person up there pretty clearly, because somebody actually lives in the shop and owns it.
Okay, exit the shop then.
So you leave the shop, and the only places that appear to be open are across the road. It's just a random pub. And there's some drunk people walking around outside.
Hey, that sounds fun.
So you go in.
Oh yeah.
So you go in. There's like some soft music playing. There's a bunch of drunk people, mostly human. And the bartender asks what you'd like to drink. If you want anything.
What are the options?
It's the same as the inn.
I forgot the options.
It's like beer and ale.
I'll take ale.
Ale.
How much is that?
Ale? So
Listen here.
okay, so the ale is 1 copper.
Oh, sweet.
So you buy the ale and you sit down. Do you sit at the bar? Do you sit at the table?
I sit at a table, listen to the music.
Alright, you sit at the table and you sip your ale, and this guy comes up to you. He's very drunk.
Oh.
He's like, hey. What's a pretty lady like you doing here?
Debating whether or not to hurt you. No. I ignore him.
Aw, come on.
Come on,
Come
sweet
on.
cheeks. Don't
Come
do
on,
that.
Come on, I'll buy you another drink. Just join me, come on.
Come on, let me rub my hands up your little cute little horn.
No, I'm still wearing my cloak. What are you talking about?
That was a hint.
All he can see is that you're red. He doesn't see the horns yet.
Oh boy.
Oh, baby, you're all red in the face for me.
You're blushing. I can
Oh,
see it.
I let him go to the bar and I sneak out while he's trying to get me a drink.
Well, also
Alright.
not paying for his first drink that he ordered.
Yeah. No, I already
You already
paid. I already
paid.
subtracted.
It's fine, yeah.
I should have made him pay for it though.
So the guy orders both drinks without realizing that you've left, then turns around to talk to you and you're gone, and he's like, bruh.
Just as Brian and
Ye old bruh.
And so you head out of the pub without anybody noticing. And yeah, you hear like crickets in the background.
Let's get a
And
second
you start to
drink
see
to try to
little
solve this
lights. You start to see little lights appearing above the town. They
Where I'm from,
appear to be
they're called
magic,
stars.
but you can't tell what they are unless you get closer.
I look closer.
Okay. Roll for just how about investigation again?
Okay.
Because you're actually actively looking.
No. 17.
Okay, you're good.
Oh.
So as you look closer,
Roll a normal size
you
die.
manage to get close enough to see there's little tiny people, please. They're fairies. When you get close enough and they see that you've seen them, they poof out of existence without another word.
Fairies aren't real.
My friends. There's so much. All right.
So none of them said, "Hey, listen."
No, sadly.
Are there those creepy little naked fairies that like want to kill you?
No.
Like,
Oh gosh.
No.
there's some weird fairies out there.
No.
The
There aren't very many fae that want to kill you.
If they're wearing
Yes.
clothes, they're generally
Yes.
not hostile.
What time is it now?
2:39.
Oh, I
Let's
can see that.
You've been out for like an hour just wandering. So let's say it's like 9.
Oh, the night's still young.
Yeah, but the thing is, the pub's closed at like 10. So.
What?
This is a very small town with not very many people living here. It's mostly an adventurer's town. Like you walk through, you stay at the inn, spend the night. That's where most of the adventure happens.
It's like most of
And I
like
like
when
to
you're
just
like on a
honestly
road
walk
trip
for
and
the
you
next
like get
hour.
off at an exit and there's like 2 restaurants, a gas station, and a hotel, and that's it. This is
Yeah.
basically that. This
It's
is
that, yeah.
Yeah.
There are some people that live there who work everything, but there's
Yeah,
not a whole
like-
bunch of people.
But then their houses are like 2 miles up the road. you know,
Exactly.
like-
hmm There's some people who live like above the shops, who live in the inn, like Bridget does.
Mhm.
Brigitte. Her name is
The
Bridget.
nearest county high school is like
So-
2 miles away.
So you continue to walk around. Eventually, you end up in the forest right outside town. Below you, you see this like moss. It's not grass, so you can tell it's moss. It's white. It's like pure white. It's very fluffy. You can pick it up if you want. Do you want to take some?
I poke it with my staff quickly.
It doesn't do anything. It just kind of makes a soft sound.
Yeah, I guess I cut it with my dagger. Just put it in
All
my
right,
satchel.
you take a handful, shove it in your bag.
I don't care. I don't know anything about
The
it.
last D&D session I played also had very bad special mods.
Okay, no. This stuff is fine. I haven't actually gone through all of the magical plants yet, so I don't remember all of them.
I guess it's time to head back.
Yeah. On your way, you do see a path, but it's unlit, and it's probably not a good idea to go that way.
Not yet.
Not yet. You could probably tell them about it and go that way in the morning if you want. But it's not leading towards where he needs to go.
I might say so.
Alright, so you head back, and you turn in for the night, everybody sleeps. All good to go. In the morning, the innkeeper meets you down in the main entrance again. It's like, oh, we're having breakfast in the room. Feel free to sit down. I'll take your order. We'll get that done. My friend, what's your name again?
Karnik.
My friend Karnik, I spoke to him yesterday about doing a little job for us. He'll tell you about it once you take a seat.
This innkeeper does not know me like that.
Well, she's friends with everyone. Come on.
Yeah, alright. Basically, she's requested that we do a job for her. I've already accepted, but you don't have to join. It's a small, shouldn't take more than 3 hours. You have to go into the city, get some bubbles, and return. And she will waive all of our inn and food fees.
Where are we going?
Lancaster.
She walks up and is like, no, it's not Lancaster.
That's what she told me. She
No. It's a friend about an hour's walk from here. She didn't say where it was.
Alright, maybe I'm just stupid.
No.
I don't know.
I did tell you about Lancaster, but I told you about it from the perspective of the human you were sitting.
Oh, yeah, that pagan guy. Right.
Hint, they're all pagan.
They will all learn.
Okay. So upon walking up, she's like, I see he has told you. I'll give you guys a map heading toward the shop.
It shouldn't take more than 3 hours.
Yeah. It shouldn't take very long. Just try not to wander off the path like I do sometimes. I like collecting things on the sides of the road. It's how I get caught up in trouble sometimes, you know? All right.
That's how you get split in two.
Here she gives you the map. She points out a couple things like, let's see, Brunswick Lake and Briar Lake.
Do I recognize any of these places from the last night excursion?
No.
Yeah, probably.
I didn't.
No, you were just outside the city.
Walking around town.
Yeah, I didn't explore the city.
Do you want to ask her about the path? You can ask her.
I can hold off.
Okay. So she gives you the thing, and then she labels the place as the Willow Witch's shop. She's a great friend of mine. I'm sure she'll give you everything else you need. She loves pillow moss. It's right outside town. You can pick some up if you like. If you need like a protection spell or something like that, she'd be very happy to help you.
What does this moss look like?
It's just white moss. It's on the ground. It grows right outside the city.
And it's free.
And it's free. Yeah. Her name is Evangeline. She doesn't like going too far past her shop for fear of being caught by the Lancaster guards. The queen doesn't exactly like witches at the moment, so she feels safe within the protection of her home.
I feel like me and this queen can get along.
Ooh boy. You're gonna be in for a treat, my friend! Alright, and so she gives you the map, and she repeats the thing about the waiving the fees for the food and the staying the night, and she gives you like a jar to put them in.
Oh god.
What?
I just thought, sorry.
What?
A jar. It's fine.
Okay. Alright, and so you finish up breakfast, you gather your supplies, and you head out into the town of Harving, which is now bustling with activity.
The city busted.
The shops that you saw from last night are open now. The Moss Drop Tea Shop there's a line going outside. Like there's not enough tables inside for people to sit. And the menagerie doesn't have as many customers, but now the windows are open and lots of strange looking birds are flying around. There's like the little crystal cat you saw last night just sitting right outside the door.
Keep a wide berth of the place. I don't trust that cat.
Can I talk to
You
the
don't
cat?
trust that
Yeah.
cat?
You want to go talk to the cat?
I want to talk to the cat.
So you talk to the cat, and the cat's like, I saw your friend last night. He was being creepy. What was that about?
He sucks.
That makes sense. He is a tiefling.
I can understand this.
No,
it's casual racism.
Casual racism.
Everyone you
Casual racism from Crystal and Cat. Alright. Do you guys want to stop at any of the shops, or are you just gonna head on?
I don't see any reason to.
Do you have a question for the
Why
cat?
are you Crystal?
I was born like
Why
that.
are you white?
Oh, wait.
Step off.
Why do you stand on just 2 legs? That's my question.
I don't know.
I'll build different.
I am built different.
Alright, I guess we each have our own differences.
Yeah.
And then the
I
cat
think you're a
hops
cute
inside
cat.
and says, I'm going to tell Miss Maybelle about you guys.
Can I tell the cat that I think she's pretty?
She says thank you, and it says you're pretty as well.
Aww.
Yeah. And she hops inside. Leaps inside, not hops. She leaps inside.
Were
Alright.
you just talking to that cat?
I was talking to that cat.
Did it say anything useful?
I honestly don't remember.
Leave it at that.
You can write him out if you want.
It said that he was wandering around the town last night and he broke in.
Really? Is that true?
Absolutely not. I did not break into anywhere.
So the
Roll
door
for
was
deception.
unlocked.
Hey, I'm not deceiving. I didn't break in. The door was unlocked.
It's not deception. Because watch it. So the door was
It's just a
unlocked.
loose truth.
So the door was unlocked then?
Yeah, it was.
Did you steal anything?
No, of course not.
And is that a roll for deception moment?
No, because you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Do I still have to persuade him?
Well,
You can still
as
try
much
to
as much as I disapprove, people should really lock their doors at night.
This town seems safe though.
Yeah. Can I be too safe with pagans about? Alright, let's keep moving.
Alright, so you head down the road, you're going back the same way you came from to the sign, since it's town party. You head to the left this time, instead of heading right back where you came from. Let me see. Okay, eventually you come across a bridge, another small bridge. It's smaller than the Agmar Bridge.
Is it made of wood?
No.
That was also my first thought.
It is also made of stone.
No!
But it is looser stone this time. It's not as unique.
usually have wooden inside of them, even stone ones.
Is that true?
Yeah, actually. It's
Yeah.
true.
They have to build the base somehow.
Yeah.
But on the
Second
other side,
passes.
on the other side of the bridge, you see 2 soldiers with the crest of Lancaster on their chest. They stop you and ask what your business is.
We have business. We're just running a simple errand for the innkeeper for the last town we were in. In exchange for, very graciously, she offered us free lodging and free meals if we would just run her a simple errand just outside of town. As she runs a busy inn, she doesn't often have time to do things this herself, and she's a very kind woman, so we gladly accept it.
They look between each other, give the tiefling a suspicious look, and ask, "What are you doing here?"
Hang on there, friend. Now I understand that there is a rightfully earned reputation of suspicion and treachery and general debaucheral disgust among men of the race. However, this man is with me and he is under my my watchful eye, and you'll get no trouble out of him on my word as a paladin of Greek.
They look between each other again. Then look at the cat child, kind of give each other like, "What is that?" look, and then step to the side and let you pass.
Didn't even have to roll
I
for
hiss at them as
persuasion.
I pass.
Behave.
Well,
I
you,
guess
did,
I'm
you didn't
aware.
really lie.
Well, I mean, I still could have maybe had to like persuade them, but whatever.
I'll let you
them
pass
glare.
for now.
Yeah.
I'll let you pass for now. This
I give them
is
a glare.
Hmm?
I give them a glare.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
They glare back. They're like,
I have to scold you like I scold a child.
"All right," and you continue on.
Also, my person's female.
So
Oh,
as,
wait, what? Yeah!
yeah,
I forgot.
Yeah.
Completely forgot.
yeah. So as you continue down the road, on the right, there's this
So
river,
you did lie.
which the
Can't tell
innkeeper,
the cloak.
which the innkeeper told you earlier is the Lancaster River. As you pass by, you see movement in the water. What would you like to do?
Mind my own business.
I mess around with her and say, hey, look, I think that's a fish in the water.
I jump in.
All right, so you jump in and it's a mermaid.
Oh, gosh!
The mermaid swims away, hissing back at you.
No, I'm just a white chicken.
Now you just pissed off the mermaids.
And you're a wet cat.
Kieran like jumps in after you and drags you out of the water, being like, idiot, child. I feel like I'm raising him again.
We're the same age! She's also telling all these lies about how I was such a rowdy child. It's not my fault.
I've heard stories. You underestimate my age, my
30.
Not quite.
87.
No.
She's like 25. Barely older than me.
No.
She is.
No.
That's what he thinks it is. Actually, no.
Okay, so you're 12.
The age is actually listed as unknown, so.
Excellent.
Mine's 23.
Yeah, so our characters are pretty much the exact same.
Yeah.
My character just like once they become an adult, they look the same their entire lives.
Yeah, so we have no idea.
They still get old,
Yeah.
and they have old movements, but.
Draw
Alright,
his
so-
hat off somehow.
So you've passed the mermaids after being stupid enough to jump into the river.
It's her fault.
No such thing.
Can I scratch him?
Yeah,
Okay.
roll to hit.
Okay.
One fell.
This one?
Don't let me
Yes.
be the first person hit.
5.
Oh, yeah,
That
she
did
does not.
hit.
Yeah.
You paw again, but you're just wet. You just slap her with wet
You're
paws.
too wet.
All right. So the path continues, and
My person
Andy?
smiles, by the way.
see, off to the left, you see a sign that leads to the Folkshire Farms, like mentioned before. You can head that way, but there's not really anything other than farmland out there at the moment. It's not quite time for the festival, so there's not a whole
You
bunch.
said it's a
going on.
left-hand turn, though?
Yeah, it's on the left.
We gotta consider this, y'all.
I go forward without considering.
Oh, God!
What's up again? I spaced out.
There's a path on the left leading to the Folkshire Farms, but there's
really
not really much
considering
going on
it.
there considering that the festival's not
I'm
happening.
really considering going there to like. it's a
Oh,
lot.
you will. Don't worry.
Still
Time
left.
to split the party?
No, though.
Oh.
No. Because I gotta run an errand.
All right, so you continue on through some trees. Off to your right and your left, you see a whole bunch of like greenery you can gather if you'd like. You don't know what it is yet, but you can pick some up.
Okay.
And I have no inclination to just pick stuff up off the floor.
All right.
I mean, if I see anything
Is
from
any
the
of
road,
it
I'll grab
flammable?
it.
It's a forest.
Is there like some dried leaves or
We
something?
should let
No, it is spring.
Um,
It is spring. So
If I see anything from the road while I'm walking along, I saw that. I guess I'll look for it.
let's see. I'm trying to remember. There's like these glowing sunflower looking things.
that sounds flammable.
They're flowers, so yes.
Yay.
I grabbed it before she.
Okay, so you pick up some of the glowing flowers, and the light. It's gone. There's no light anymore.
I'll just keep it anyway.
All right, you continue forward. And in the distance, you see mountains. I don't remember the name of the mountains. Something starting with a G. But you see mountains, and on the right there's a little patch of trees. As you get closer, what appears to be a like shielding spell sort of wears off, and you begin to see a house or a shop of some sort hidden in the vines and trees.
Well,
This appears to be the Willow-Wish's shop.
considering that it was a magically shielded house in the middle of the woods, exactly where the map said there would be a house shielded by magic in the middle of the woods, I dare say this is our destination. Keep your guard up. Witches are notoriously treacherous.
All right, so you head inside. The room is very dark, but there's light coming off of all of the decorations in the room. They're all like gold or silver. And most of them are glowing. There's lots of candles. And it smells of burned sage. So, yeah, it's clear that she's been burned since, you know. Oh boy. You see a white-haired woman in the back with her back turned to you. She's wearing black, but it's like a warm black.
She gone. A little bit?
You haven't met the Goth Witch yet.
Oh,
so.
Hell yeah. Goth Witch, that's my favorite.
She turns. There is like black powdery stuff around her eyes. It would look like makeup, but it's not. It's just her face. She has like a little like tiara looking thing. And has like a bunch of bracelets on, and she welcomes you in. She says, "I'm the Willow Witch. Welcome to my shop. What are you here for today? What can I do for you?"
We have come at the request of the innkeeper. Oh, what was her name? You just say that. Clearly, I don't know.
Bridget.
Yes, Bridget, thank you. We've come at the request of the innkeeper Bridget to collect what I believe she called mermaid bubbles for a friend of hers.
I see. Perfect. I remember her ordering them a few days ago, so she must have just sent you to pick them up. Do you have the jar that she gave to you?
Yes, we do have the jar.
Wonderful. May I take it, please?
Yes. Take this
And then
jar.
she takes it,
Pickle
and she kind of gives you a look. She can kind of tell that you're not.
I handed it to her with my right.
Yeah, you're not like very pro-witch. I guess I don't know how else to describe it.
Well, my body language
religious
is very, my body language is very closed and being very hurt.
Yeah. And so
she
takes the jar and then turns around, like crouches down, and then takes mermaid bubbles and make little clicking sounds. They're like little glass balls, but they have like a magical sheen to them. She closes the jar and hands it back. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Do you have fire?
No, do not sell this child anything flammable.
Do you have fire things?
We have fire protection spells.
Aww.
I get a lot of those.
You don't need any of them.
That's true.
I'll take some, says Kieran. How much?
Karen.
Kieran.
No, she's a Karen.
Alright, and so she leads Kieran behind the sort of table thing. It's like, okay. She takes the payment, which is like 10 copper, let's say. Which is more than staying at the inn. But
Oh yeah.
because it's a full-on
That's
spell.
magic, yeah.
And she starts like muttering some sort of spell words. It appears to be like this world's version of Latin, I guess. And she starts burning the sage again. And
This one.
yeah, and you can definitely tell it's magic what's going on here, because her voice starts not sounding like 1, but like 20, but all whispery.
Good heavens.
So she's definitely like,
She's communing with demons.
yeah, she's communing with spirits, not demons. But you don't know that. You
Why
can't
would I know
really
that?
tell.
I wouldn't know that. I assume the worst of anyone who isn't me.
Yeah. So the spell is complete. Kieran steps back to the front and then takes your hand and is like, fine. Not all witches are bad.
Well, sure. Well, I'm not going to set you on fire to test that theory.
I
No!
will. Not inside, child. Let's go outside. Let's go.
No, that's not.
And she
This
welcomes.
forest.
She welcomes you all to take a look around the shop. Let me pull up. It's actually in the shop because I do have it listed. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh,
So feel free to look around.
I'm looking around.
All right.
Around.
Great. Let's see.
Protection spells that are cast upon your person may not be the greatest idea, but weapon enchantments are pretty legit.
Oh no,
Recognized
my
form of magic.
plus kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, that's
12.
You're not made of rocks and wearing chainmail, so I
Or
would
leather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vorpal blade.
Is there a toaster?
Roll a d20, everyone who wants to check things out.
50. Got
2.
do we have perception or not?
No, it's just a d. It's just a d20.
Okay, 15 for me.
Okay, so we'll start with you, 9.
That means no in German.
So I have to count through these again. 1. Oh wait, no. 1, 2.
I need to find some music.
So you find a green box, like closer to the floor on one of the shelves. You open it up, and inside you see what appear to be dragon scales. She explains that these are just dragon scales. They're like itty bitty, tiny, black, crystalline dragon scales. She explains that they're an often used ingredient in love potions. But I don't think you're ready for that, is what she says. Because you're literally 12.
Are they
What a
flammable?
great way to get
Right,
someone
it's
arrested.
dragon scales, my child. None of this is flammable.
Can I weaponize it in any way?
I'm sure if you messed up the love potion, it would turn into something worse.
I want them.
I would have to teach you how to properly make potions, though, and that might take a little while. So maybe don't do it. Maybe don't buy that one.
Oh.
All right.
Can't
who is
sell
next?
chemicals.
You were
to
2,
them.
right?
Yeah. Can't just be selling this stuff
You
to an
find-
untrained child.
You find a rock, a literal rock. But she comes up to you and explains that this is a bloodstone. It's a powerful healing crystal. You can charge it by the sun or the moon, whichever. The moon is stronger in that sense, but you can charge it in the sun. To use it, you hold the crystal to your heart, and you have to, and it can heal you beyond your normal health.
So it can increase your health pool.
But it's very bulky, is what.
It's a rock,
Like
that's
him.
for sure.
Yeah. But it's like a big ass rock. It's like that big.
Big. It's like a stone.
Yeah.
It is a stone. That's what the rock is.
That's true. I don't think I need any sort of arcane artifacts to heal people. The Holy Lady of Light is capable of that on her own. But thank you.
She sort of raises her eyebrows and is like, wonderful. And continues on.
Healing spells are like half of my potential spell list. I don't think I need to buy an
Alright,
artifact
you're
that
at
does what I'll be able to
15,
do
right?
in 2
Yeah.
levels anyway.
1.
Literally next level I get lay on hands.
I find a dead rat.
Oh. Can I have it?
No, I already have lay on hands. Next, I'll just get regular spells next level. That's what I'm going for here.
There's so much dust
15.
in the things here.
All right, so you find a box filled with golden petals. She explains that these are used to put people in a happy mood. You place one on your head and instantly you feel way better.
Like, do they feel
Can
better?
I have it?
Whoever you put it on.
Yo, I can actually see that being very useful.
That would be really useful, yeah.
How much? How much would you like to buy?
Well, it depends how much you got to sell.
Depends how much they cost.
Yeah, honestly, I just want to know how much they cost.
Well, I can make as many as I would like.
Alright,
It just
well,
depends
my
on what you
pockets
can
are
afford.
so deep.
Well, if you can't tell by my literal patchwork dress, I don't got a lot of money.
All right. Let's say, how about 10 of them for 1 gold?
It's pushing it. That's a lot. I got a pickle jar.
She gives like a light laugh. It's like,
I got a pickle lettuce.
how sweet. How sweet. May I see this? And then she.
I grab the pickled lettuce and I hand it to her.
Oh, I recognize this. It's from that farm right near Grandfather. I love this. How about I give you how about I give you 20 for 1 gold in the jar? I'll strike you a deal.
So the jar's worth 1 gold piece. That's a good jar.
It's not, but she's very she just wants
humoring you.
Yeah, she's humoring you for sure. She's very, very powerful.
My friend, your bartering skills amaze even me. I would take that deal.
Deal.
Take the hand. All right. She gets a little bag, little leather pouch. She gathers up 20, takes the money, hands you the petals.
I'm calling them the happy petals.
They're just called golden
I
petals.
call them happy petals. As I misspelled
All right.
petals.
Would you guys like to search around more?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
Oh yeah, I rolled a 17. I forgot. So Kieran holds up a box of bones.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of
They're
this
small
already.
bones, so they appear to be wish bones.
Can I burn them?
With each one, they grant you a wish.
Holy crap! Oh gosh!
That's a lot of power.
Yeah. She just has like a bunch of them. She says she'll take. Each one is 5 gold.
That's still a good price for a wish.
Ow.
But it's single use, so.
Yeah, but
It's-
like, what? Wait.
What are the
A
limitations of
wish?
it?
What do you mean a wish? Like
Like
what?
the D&D wish.
I don't think that. I'm asking the witch.
Oh, okay.
Like, what do you mean by a wish?
Well, most people use it to gain something. You can use it for healing, but you can also use it to summon something that you need.
Are there any drawbacks?
Well, if you're a holy man, like our big friend here, I don't think that it would be very well looked upon if you used the bones of the dead for your own purposes.
How big of an explosion can they make?
You didn't get wish. I looked up wish because I wasn't sure. This is a 9th level spell. It is, quote, the mightiest spell a mortal creature can cast.
And they're just being
5 gold. Yeah.
Holy crap! I can rob anything.
You can create an object up to 25,000 GP in value. You can just. You could turn so much of a profit here.
Can you wish for more wishes?
No.
No.
I'm actually gonna tone it down from the like D&D wishing because it's not like an actual spell. It's just a object.
I wish to be level 20.
No, that's not gonna happen. No. I've yet to really look into wishes and stuff.
You can undo a single event by forcing a reroll of any roll. Like, for example, a saving throw, which is like, okay, so these are basically.
There are limitations
Why?
to the wishes, though. You can't. How do I word this properly?
Bring back the dead. You can't wish for
Yeah.
any wishes. You can't make someone fall in love with you.
It's all those, but also you can't.
Well, this here says that if you cast a spell wish, it's like each time you cast a spell between casting the wish and taking a long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage per level of spell that you duplicated, and your strength drops to 3. Like not like +3, 3. Yeah. There are some sincere. There are also a 33% chance that you are unable to cast wish ever again once you do it the first time.
I think this is different though because it's not you that
You would be casting it, but still, like, that's just some of the initial drawbacks. of the
That's
spell.
that's why the bones are one use because they literally crumble after you use them.
Yeah.
You can't. use it for nefarious purposes.
Does starting
Can't-
characters count as
You can't use it to control other people, let's say.
Do we even have money?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. You start with turn money.
You should have at least.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll start with 15 squares.
So I
Do
just
I start?
so Kieran.
I actually don't know.
What are you again?
I'm
Artificer.
the.
Or no, what's your background?
Folk hero is what I use for.
Okay. Yeah,
Just
I actually
different
don't know
stuff.
how much money I have. I don't know how this game works.
You should have like 15 gold.
Yeah, I haven't really used money a whole lot in my session, so I'm not
most
100%
people
sure.
don't. It's
10.
just like, you start with 10.
Okay.
And you get a shovel.
Oh,
And an iron pot.
I could write in that, any of that in your character sheet. You should have a shovel to your name.
Oh, that's
All right. So Kieran buys one,
Okay.
pretty obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I also why not. Kieran blowing money at this witchcraft store though. It's a really good deal.
Yeah. Criminals start with 15. What's
What's
yours?
I started with 15.
What's yours?
I always look modest acolyte.
All right. Would you guys like to roll again to see if you want to buy anything else?
Yeah, I'll roll one more time.
Okay.
See if I get something that isn't just like a spell I'll get next level. 17, you already got that. That's your spells.
Yeah.
10.
Okay. Let's see.
We're just going to keep rolling until we.
No, I only re-rolled because the artifact I got would have been pretty much useless to me.
Oh, this one I think you might enjoy. You pick up a book.
Oh, okay.
It says Encyclopedia of Animal Spells. In the book, there is a list of spells to heal and soothe every animal, magical or otherwise. It's very useful if you're out in the wild.
Including her.
No, she's not an animal.
How would argue different?
She's not an animal. She's an animal, but she's not an animal.
She's a sapient creature.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, actually, I can't. The problem is I can't cast spells yet. But I will be able to eventually. Once my training.
Well, the point of these books is that anyone can, even if they're not a spellcaster.
Oh, okay.
So I'll go ahead and tell you there's one other book that's for like household spells, like cleaning spells. So like common people can use them.
Yeah. I tell you what. How much is this book?
Let's say about 10 copper.
10 copper.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean, do you want it to be more?
No.
Kinda.
Okay. How
This is a
about
bit of a steal.
10 gold would be good.
no? It's
I would.
the thing is that I'm gonna say it doesn't work on animals that are already under the magical control of someone else.
Well, sure, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
still like if we ever have horses and they get hurt, this
That's
is
true.
Oh,
this
the
gives
horses
me-
will never get hurt. I swear if they do.
I don't.
I'll heal them because now I'll have this book of magic healing pet spells. Like
Yeah, that's true.
that's the thing. It's like it feels
Let's do 30 then.
like 30 copper.
Let's go.
I don't know how money works. This is a witch. She's in the middle of the woods. She doesn't live near any town.
I will give you 5 silver, which is 50 copper for this book.
You got a deal, my friend.
Okay.
Still smart shooters. I've been hooked.
I got one viewer. Who's that? To be fair, who wants to watch like a 4-hour D&D session?
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
It's probably not going to be 4 hours because we're pretty close to where I've like stopped writing.
All right. I've paid 5 whole silver for a book of animal healing spells that add to manage equipment, add items.
I guess there goes my animal handling.
Well,
Or goat does it. He won't help me.
I'll say it only works. It only works on animals that you're friendly with already, or are
You've eaten
neutral.
that cat already.
or are neutral with.
So basically, don't punch a cow.
Yeah, so if you come across like a wolf den, they're automatically aggressive towards you, that doesn't work. You can't soothe them.
And it's healing spells, yes?
It's healing and soothing spells.
Yes.
So if your horse gets spooked, you can calm down.
Yeah. Well, that's dope.
Well, in this case, there'll be dragons. You're not getting horses, you're getting dragons.
Well, I'll take this book then.
I'm gonna get a great dragon that will probably end up wanting to kill me.
Teach my dragon to be as angry as possible. He wants to
Our
bite
dragon
my
can just
head
be a
off.
continuation
You know what?
of herself.
Instead of rolling for it, because I kind of want you guys to get it. So,
Yeah.
let's say that you come across a golden egg.
Golden egg.
A golden egg. There's scales along the outside of the egg. Pick it up. The witch comes over. She tells you that's the egg of the hackleberry dragon. It's golden all over. It's very docile. It's very good at protecting the home. So it's a protection style type of dragon. It's very caring and gentle. Really good with kids. As long as you feed them well. It gets along well with other dragons as well. It can grow up to 27 to 30 feet long, including the tail. It can fly long distances without getting tired. So, no, it eats meat. It's a dragon.
Eat it, will you?
I'll find ways.
It's not quite ready to hatch yet. I'd say in about a month, it'll be ready to hatch. If you'd like to learn anything about dragon care, you can check out Mabel's Menagerie. She's very well versed in all types of creature care. And she used to wander all over the lands collecting creatures, but eventually she realized she couldn't care for them while on the move, so she settled down in Harmington.
Okay, quick question. Is the egg about this large or larger?
No, it's like, fits in your hand.
Oh, snap.
It's not a very big egg. It's still like about as big as that, but egg shaped.
It's the bird. That's the actual egg shape there.
I've also heard that Mabel has a whole bunch of dragon eggs of her own. I'm sure she'll let you look at them if you like. And if she trusts you enough, she'll let you have one.
What?
Yeah.
Just like that?
She only trusts specific people with dragon eggs. She'll charge you for the care stuff, but not for the dragon egg itself. And she'll want to check up on it occasionally, I would assume. They're so good. Alright. She's not going to let you buy the egg. I'm sorry.
Time to charm her. No.
So you've done the thing, you have the things, you got the items. Do you want anything else? Do you want to look at anything else?
Oh wait, I wanted to look.
Okay, roll it.
I kind of spaced out.
5. Roll it. Sorry. That's the mermaid bubbles.
6.
Okay. You pick up a string, a golden string. She explains that this is a soulmate string.
She hauls at it.
It allows the user to find their soulmate. You wrap it around your finger and sleep, and it'll be taut in the morning, and you just follow that string to the end. And you'll find your soulmate.
That's exciting, but once I
That would
get
be
my
interesting.
channel.
If
Yeah.
you doing it and it just led to me.
One more
Can I like tie it to his finger in the middle of the night?
Dude, no.
Theoretically, yes, but I don't know.
I guess I'm single for the rest of my life. This is tragic.
Please get it. Please. I want to see what Emily does for him now. What are you going to buy it just to use it on me? Maybe you can set this person on fire.
I'm literally in training to be a priest. I'm about to be celibate.
That is true. What if you just wrap it around your finger and nothing happens?
Well, I could take one of those weird oaths. But
What
I
if it
don't
just
see-
goes up?
steeply decline between now and level 5, but I could just be like, Oath of Vengeance. I don't see that happening though, personally.
So what do you want for the string? So what do you want for the string?
Yes. Trinket for children.
Let's go for about 40 copper.
Ooh, that's a steal also.
All these are steals. She has no concept of money.
She doesn't. Huh?
I have an excessive amount of pickles. You didn't specify how many pickles I have. So like, if you want any pickles?
Yeah, I actually have
20
multiple.
jars of pickles.
I'm gonna have multiple.
Also,
too.
I like that you got them on you, which means that we've just been walking through the woods all that clank, 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 clank. Pickles!
So, how many pickles do you want?
How many pickles would you take?
6.
6 pickles or 6 jars?
6 jars of pickles.
Jars of pickles. They are flammable. Can I? How badly can I hurt someone with a string?
You can't hurt anyone with a soulmate string.
Tie it around your neck.
It won't work if you do
Can
that.
it burn?
No. It's a magic string. You can't burn it.
Do I want it? Alright, take the pickles. Take the pickles.
Alright, she takes the pickles and gives you the string.
Man, the value of pickles have really
All right.
gone down since
Oh my
mine.
God.
You can look once more if you would like.
Yeah, screw it. Let's go for it.
Okay.
Join the
There's a
circle.
lot of magical items.
14.
Okay. So you rolled a 6?
We're going to find all the magic items at this rate.
9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Alright. So you pick up a little jar. A little jar. Looks like little snowflakes in there. Ooh. These are snow obliviating flakes. It melts all snow wherever they land.
I can do
It's
that.
just good for yard clearing.
Yeah, she's got that.
I got
Yeah. Alright, so you pass on that one. Anyone else?
No, I'm alright.
You can roll again.
Yeah, I'm too hooked. 17. What are
We
these
already
rolls?
rolled 17.
Hello? 11.
11. So that's...
I'm too hooked on this. It's like gambling for me.
Why do you think I'm not rolling?
Okay, so you find some moss. She describes it as Ethel moss.
Ethel as it.
Ethel moss. And it brings you luck.
It's what? Spell that? Ethel?
Ethyl or something like that.
Spell it.
Ethyle.
Okay, no, that's not Ethel. No, so it says just barely not, though.
You have no clue how close that was to a big fire starter.
It's one letter off from ethyl alcohol,
No.
which is super flammable.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
I
were
love
really close.
Yeah, that was almost just straight ethanol.
It works well in luck and protection potions. So again, I would have to like teach you how to do that first.
Perhaps another time.
Alright. Anyone else?
I believe we've spent enough time in this little
Oh wait,
store.
there's one that I wanted to see.
Oh,
Sorry.
fair enough.
I just want to see if it's worth. That's a good one. You might want to come back for that one. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But I'll let you guys go back for it. Don't worry.
Is it flammable?
Yo. Okay. Kieran picks up a bunch of black feathers, and they ask, "What's this?" She tells them that it's a raven's cloak. It allows the wearer to shapeshift into a raven for 3 hours. It's good for traveling long distances.
Well, I'm not putting it on. I already have a cloak. It's green. It's dope.
And you're stuck as the raven for all those 3 hours. You can't change back until it's over.
Yeah,
But it's infinite uses as well.
Yo, I'm getting that. How much?
5 gold.
You take pickles.
You already do this, my friend.
I have enough pickles, thanks.
Thank you, but I cannot accept.
You know, if we're really tight on money, I can do that most 3.
I'm sorry, I can't give it to you for any month. It took me a lot of time to make this. And it's the only one that I have.
And I'm sick of being bartered pickles.
She does look a little tired.
I'm just standing in the corner tapping my foot like I wanted to leave Target an hour ago. We have all our groceries. We're ready to leave. But y'all had to catch up with some of your friends from church, and now here we are.
We're almost done, don't worry.
Yeah, that's what you said 30 minutes ago, Mom.
Yeah, you guys just chose to keep rolling for items.
Yeah, this is big.
That guy's so mainstream.
Alright, I'll get
Look at
bored.
her house.
Let's do it. 4 gold.
Only 5.
6 gold.
Outbidding each other. No, okay.
I pull out the pillow moss. 4 gold in this, possibly?
She takes it. It's a deal. And do the cloak.
All of these deals are being shook on with your right hand, which is not a good vibe.
Really, because I want to spy.
I have cheese on my left hand.
I'm just saying.
What was I getting rid of? Pillow moss.
Don't worry. The Goth Witch is left hand.
That's still not good.
No, she's the evil witch. Don't worry.
I guess you're about to lose all concept of
Literally my entire point of all these characters is to like break your sense of right and wrong.
Just trying to got the entire story to spite me. I'm gonna write this one character who's like really set in his ways. No. Alright, fair enough. That's an 18.
Alright. Dragon's Gold.
That does fit you.
It's a little tiny jar of gold that was taken from a dragon.
Does it burn?
Not taken. It was given as a gift from a dragon.
I guess it
You can use it as a good luck charm, and you just put it in your pocket. You're good to go. I'll say the thing that it actually gives you is once a day you can have advantage on an encounter.
Oh, that's huge.
I am already blessed with good luck.
You
This is not something I require.
It doesn't sound like it burns.
I have no need for luck. My lady in heaven watches out for me.
I can't believe I traded my flammable pickles for stupid.
You act as if your lady has power in this land.
You make a bold challenge, witch.
If you say so. You're speaking to one of the most powerful witches in this land that's been around for longer than anyone here has been alive, that's for sure.
And my lady has been around since before this universe was brought into being, so who do you think you challenge?
Guevara stands between them.
Perhaps it's time for me to leave.
Can I burn that?
Perhaps
house
it
down?
is.
Can I burn her
It's
house
been-
down?
I won't stop.
Pleasure. Thank you for all these great bargains. Thank you.
I'd love for you to shop here again. Not you, though. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I don't like it either.
If I ever return here, it shall be too soon.
It shall be.
If you
No, it'll be too soon. I'm pretty sure about that.
I would love to hear what you think of my sister.
Your
If
sister.
you
If
tell me to burn
you
it
get
down,
the chance to.
I will.
If she's anything like you, I don't believe I'll like her very much.
She's very different. And not in the way that you'll like, I don't think.
Well, she's a witch, so.
That is true.
Alright, we have our bubbles, we have everything.
Okay.
I'm about to start a fight.
We bought this so much. Okay, so how does the Raven's cloak work again? Sorry.
You just put it on, and you turn into a raven for 3 hours.
Like, cloak over
Can I
head
eat
or?
No, it's like a
Can I eat raven?
on your jacket.
Can I eat?
Okay,
the
so if I
raven?
just put it on.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay.
Can I eat the raven?
There's so much
It's
stuff
like
in my
Howl's
satchel.
moving. It's like Howl's Moving Castle, where it's like his arms become the wings first, and then everything else becomes raven.
Can I eat
Just
it?
stick that on like Kiara or someone and just become a raven.
What if I stick it on you?
It only works for the person that's like putting
Attuned
it
to
on.
it.
I guess, yeah. The
Mhm.
owner, I
Can I
suppose.
eat the raven?
Yeah.
You could
I
try.
would be murder, but yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Also, I don't think the shack is flammable.
Aw.
All right. So now that you've completed your purchases and you have now
No, we
ticked
got
off
bankrupt.
the Willow Witch,
She
Can't
did.
believe there's
one
not
of
friends.
the one of the two most powerful beings in Lancaster, you head back
I like being
towards
friend.
Harvington.
I like to think I'm an acquaintance, not
You've ticked her
There you
off.
go.
I've made an enemy today. I'm very proud of
But
that.
no, she's not really an enemy, that's for sure. She's just very
You
wary.
made it.
She's my enemy.
She's your enemy.
I may not be her enemy,
What
but
does she think of me?
You're a child
You're a
that wants
cat.
to burn her.
She loves cats. She loves cats.
You could have probably stayed there and just learned magic.
You really could have. She probably would have taken you on as an apprentice. It's okay. We'll do it later. Yeah. You're gonna go back to the Little Witch's shop so many times.
yeah. No, I knew. I was setting up some irony there.
Yeah, never mind. I wish I had my last name be Raven, just for the fun of it. It's Rayburn, so close.
Alright,
She's
so I
gonna
guess we
make
should
the raven
depart back
burn.
for town then. We should head back to town.
She'll make the Raven burn.
Alright, so you're heading back. The guards that you saw before are mysteriously gone.
Good riddance. Guard shift change. I'm sure it's fine.
Can I burn the bridge while they're gone?
No.
No! We all stop you before you do.
I know, I watch with a smile.
So you head back,
Take your
and
tools.
it's like, you bring back the bubbles, the innkeeper thanks you, and you head back out into town
Okay.
to adventure a little bit. And if y'all want to stop here, we can. I really haven't written anything else.
Alcohol,
Yeah, we can go ahead.
flammable.
Yeah, we can say you took the rest
I've
of
written
it.
up stuff about the dragons if you want to get dragons.
I put on the
Nah.
cloak. Spend the rest of the day.
Well, that'll we can at least start next session on something to do with the dragons right now.
Alcohol is flammable.
That's true.
Can I set the pub on fire?
No!
Why not?
Because you'll be kicked out of the one place where you get all your quests.
You may not do that now.
You
They're
can't.
essential NPCs.
You can't do it until you can't do it until you reach the final quest.
Ooh.
Yay! I get to do it eventually.
I mean, you have the option to. I just don't think it's a good idea, regardless. There's a certain point where you leave Harvington behind. You know.
Do you think I won't take the option to burn stuff down?
I also like that you set up the fact that this town is surrounded by a barrier that you could easily smash down if you needed to. That'll never come. That will be a necessary piece of information.
All right.
Derek Henry shoulder tackle that mace.
But I think that's it for the stream, at least. And I'm gonna use the restroom.
Yeah, I have got a lot of reading to do, so I'm probably gonna head back to my room and get that.
I've got calls to make.
Yeah.
I have music theory.
That was fun.
So,
I liked you.
The reason why I was on my phone a lot at the beginning is the stream off.
Bye, guys.